Hey Google.
Hey Alexa.
Hey Siri.
Hey Matty, fire up the Meraki Podcast.
Welcome back to the Meraki Podcast. This episode is coming to you from Meraki Podcast Studio on Yugonbear Country. I'm Matt Cavasso and I'm a proud Noonuccal man. Today's guest, he has dedicated his life to helping people tap into power through the power of breath. From everyday people looking to find calm and clarity to athletes and boxers using breathwork to perform at their peak. His journey into this space is inspiring and his mission is clear: to show that something as simple and natural as breathing can completely transform the way we live, recover, and perform. Steve Groom is the founder of breathwork training company called Fighting Fit Gold Coast, and I'd like to welcome you onto the Meraki Podcast. Thanks for coming, mate.
Thank you for having me. Cheers, Matty.
Is that correct, what I wrote there?
Yeah, it is. Probably not my whole life, but I've definitely dedicated the last 3 or 4 years, and I've been a boxing coach longer than a breathing coach. Yeah, but now the breathing's overtaken the boxing.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
so it is true, but I chucked in a bit of
no, that's all good. It sounds good. My whole life, my whole life's work.
We could have just said that.
Yeah,
no, practice. Perfect. Firstly, I do every podcast, which you said you have listened to a few podcasts. So you know this question is coming.
Yeah.
I do a mental health check with everyone. Last year I lost 11 people to suicide.
Sorry to hear
which
that.
Is crazy. But I've helped 3 people while I've done this podcast of not killing themselves. So they've messaged me and said that I pulled them out of a hole. So my job's not done.
No, that's epic.
I'll keep going.
Yeah.
But how's your mental health now, and have you ever struggled with it?
I've definitely struggled mildly. I've never struggled to the point where anything like that would come into my head, but I've definitely struggled. Like, life's hard. Life's stressful. And that's why I'm so passionate about what I've discovered now with how to breathe a certain way. And it can really change your whole state.
Definitely.
And practicing a bit of gratitude's good as well.
Yes.
It might not feel like you're grateful, but if you can walk and talk, you're grateful.
Well, let's
do what I mean?
That. What's 3 things you're grateful for right now?
I'm grateful for that I can earn a living, even though I don't want to be in that job, but I can still earn a living. Yeah. Like my job that I don't want is someone else's dream job, so I'm grateful for that. Grateful for friends and family, and grateful that I'm on the journey I'm on.
Okay, I love that.
I do feel I've had like a slight bit of what's that one when you're up and down? Bipolar. It's so mild because I can get so like, let's go. And then a week later, I'll have a day where I'm just like flat. But I think that's normal. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah. You can't be at the high all the time, can you?
Yeah, but now I really feel like I'm in a decent place.
I love that. Is the clarity of your vision the reason why you feel that way, you reckon?
Yes, definitely. And I've actually slowed down a little bit what I'm doing, so I'm not quite as busy, and that's a big thing. Yeah. Because when you're busy all the time, you haven't got the time to do anything.
Exactly how you feel.
Yeah, I can see that.
We've people that don't know, this is being juggled around about 3 or 4 times due to my fucking crazy life at the moment. But
hectic schedule.
Yeah, I appreciate you just being at my mercy in a way.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you to just remain calm and accept it.
Just breathe, remain calm and breathe.
But no, I do appreciate it. And I came across you, let's say 8 months ago at Fidel's gym at
Fiteklub.
Yeah. I think I was on the assault bike, possibly. I do like the assault bike. In a sweatsuit, I think I was.
Yes, I remember that.
And for an hour, I was on there. And, I'd seen and like never really talked to you too much because you were doing a lot with the, let's just say professionals, the ones that that's pretty much their
the
life.
Fighters.
Yeah, the actual fighters. So I was never part of that class, but you've always very highly spoken of.
Oh, that's good.
And you've got a very good name in that gym, and I think it is still there. I haven't heard
for
any
sure.
different.
No, well, yeah. So I'm still there and still training people, but more now. I'm watching how they breathe when they throw a jab instead of how they're throwing the jab.
Yeah, okay. So it's just the breathwork stuff more so now.
Yeah.
Because you've got, is it Steve there as well? Is his name Steve? No, Lee.
Yeah, Lee. Yeah. So Lee's another pommy as well.
Yeah.
He's come over. So he's a really good technical coach and great with footwork and that. So he's building up helping build a strong amateur team.
Yeah, nice.
We got like 20 amateur fighters there.
Yeah, wow. You're the second pommy on the Meraki podcast as well. Did you know of Lee Addington?
Yeah, I listened to his podcast.
Yeah,
it was really good because I've only just sort of really got into rugby league because my son's now playing, so I want to learn a bit more about it. I've always been a soccer man. Like England, there's only one sport, football.
Who's your team?
Birmingham City, which we're doing well now, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm following football again or soccer.
Nice.
Yeah,
my mates was last night. He was at Liverpool, the game.
Yeah, Fidel was there as well.
Was he?
Yeah, he's in a family trip. Yeah, he's in Europe. He's there. Anfield.
Did they go to the game?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they won 1-0, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, stuff them.
Yeah.
Mate.
Who's your team?
I haven't followed it long enough. I used to be, and this will sound so fucking bad because everyone went for him.
Yeah, Manu.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, but it was the days of when Beckham was there, and that's when I'm 38, so that's when he was in his prime back when I was younger, and like he obviously made a name for himself when he was there. And I think I just followed him ever since. But I couldn't even tell you who's in that team now.
It'd be good if they get rid of the offside rule. Imagine how flowing that game would be. Because that's what I like AFL. Just everything happens. You just know, like, you can just kick where you want, throw where you want.
Is that Gaelic football in England?
No, that's Ireland. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Because that's a soccer ball, essentially, pretty much. It's not, but...
And they've got a game called hurling where they got sticks and it's brutal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Nah.
Be like polo on a horse.
Yeah. I used to play water polo.
Did you?
But then my horse drowned.
I love that. I've started with one pretty deep question, but there's going to be another two that now come by. The next one is, what's your purpose in life?
My purpose in life is freedom.
Okay.
For myself, for my family.
Yeah.
It's not, I'd love to drive a Ferrari.
Yeah.
But that isn't my purpose.
No.
If it comes along the way, then epic. But
nice.
My purpose is freedom for myself.
Yeah.
Which the freedom that I get, well, then I want to help other people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
I do, definitely.
The freedom side definitely drives me. Like, it's Monday morning. No, I'll stay in bed an extra half hour. You know what I mean? Just that sort of freedom.
I felt that this morning. That's why I got up at 4:00.
Yeah, and to work with someone and see results.
Yes.
That's why I'm so passionate about the breath work. I can see it after just a week with some people.
I felt it just then. For people that don't know, Steve and I just went to Burley, you could say, and did what was it?
It was a 15-minute Himalayan breathwork.
Yeah.
So the breathwork's been around for over 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Wim Hof's actually made it real popular. So a lot of people call it Wim Hof breathing, but it's actually, he took 4 or 5 different breathworks, put them all together for an easy to use thing. And it's really powerful.
And we scratched the surface of it there in 15 minutes.
It can move energy, and you felt it, didn't you?
Big time.
Yeah.
Really. I felt it a lot, and then I felt the cramp in my back.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. Like, I felt very light.
Yeah.
And then when I opened my eyes and had a look at that sunrise before it disappeared behind the clouds again.
Yeah, it wasn't a good day for sunrise, was it? There was a lot of clouds there.
Yeah, and then we got the cold breeze.
Yeah. But that's the type
lovely.
That's the type of breath work I've used with a few of the boxers because I don't know if you realise, but right at the end there, when I called it that sweet spot,
yes,
you're actually in your subconscious mind.
Yes, yeah.
So if you're there working with an athlete and they've got any doubt or, you know, like they're not sure or something, you can actually program their mind for success.
Yeah, right.
Because you can sort of, you know, like, you got this, you're the best, anything like that, and it gets in there. It's in the subconscious.
Okay.
So you're actually susceptible for programming when you're like that.
Yeah, wow. Maybe you should have chucked some stuff in there then.
Yeah, I should have said,
This podcast is going to go amazing.
Who's the footy player you're trying to get? I was like,
Felice Kafusi.
Felice Kafusi is going to be on in 2 weeks. And then you'll react to how it.
I was in that mind frame yesterday. I was going to get him, but it didn't happen.
But it didn't yesterday. But if you keep doing it.
Manifest.
Yeah,
I'm very, I highly believe in manifestation.
I do as well, definitely.
Yeah. And I pull it off too.
Yeah, I feel you've got to be. It won't just work if you say, I want this, I want this, I want this. You've got to believe in it. You've got to believe that A, you can get it, and B, you're worthy of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Some people don't believe they're worthy of these things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then, and you got to also have a calm nervous system.
Yeah.
Just calm and then relaxed.
I never used to have a calm nervous system.
I don't think anyone ever has.
Mine's a lot more calm
That's why it's called a nervous system.
So true, so true. Listeners, as everybody knows, I wear Frontrunner on every episode of the Meraki Podcast. Frontrunner is an Australian streetwear label dedicated to crafting the highest quality apparel available in the market. Whether you're chasing PBs, chasing the kids, or just chasing the weekend, Frontrunner has you covered. I've been wearing their stuff on and off the mic, and honestly, it's the kind of fits that make you feel like you've got your life together, even if you don't. Check them out at frontrunnerau.com or follow them on socials at frontrunnerAUS, because if you're going to run your own race, you might as well do it looking good. Let's go. What's one quote you live by?
One quote.
What's the first one that comes to your head?
This one, I came across this one the other day and I like. Tomorrow isn't promised, but today is. So get it, you know.
Yeah, nice.
And I've been a big person of, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. So now I'm trying to have that voice in my head go, do it now. I do it now. I do it now.
Yeah.
So do it now. That's a good one.
Yeah,
How about yourself?
Mine's always keep your eyes on the prize. Yeah. Because if you look back, you take your eyes off the prize and then you can't see where you're going or have that clear vision. So I don't know, it's not really a quote, but I feel if you keep looking forward, the stuff behind you doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So you just need to keep going.
As long as you've learnt from the stuff at the back.
Yeah. Well, you'd hope so. Some people don't.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it a few times before you learn. As long as you learn, eventually.
Yeah. So true. So you're born over in England?
Yeah, Birmingham. Which most people know. No one used to know where Birmingham was when I first come to Australia. So now Peaky Blinders is out.
Yes.
Everyone's like, Peaky Blinders.
I've never watched Peaky Blinders.
It's epic. It's pretty good.
You're right.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm actually pleased now that everyone's heard of Birmingham.
Yeah.
Because it's not from the football team.
It might be one day.
It could be one day. Tom Brady's spending a lot of money there.
Does he own it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's in with a consortium that own it. Yeah, Tom Wagner and Tom Brady.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. They're talking about building like this 60,000 seater stadium.
Yeah, right.
It's
You'll be going
promising.
back to that.
Yeah, if
it happens.
I do have to get back there at some point.
Yes.
I've got family there I want to see.
Yeah, nice. How long since you've been home?
2019, so it's been a while, yeah.
Any plans?
Yeah, definitely. Again, freedom.
Yeah, of course.
I don't get holiday pay, I don't get sick pay, so every day is like...
Got to keep going.
Yeah, got to keep going. So that's where I want that freedom to go, right, I'll go and see my family, I'll go and do this.
This blows up for your company and your...
I believe it will. I believe it will.
How do we get that?
The thing I was getting frustrated with, everyone's looking for these benefits of better breathing.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking for the benefits. Better sleep, less anxiety, less reaction to stress, but no one knows it's from breathing.
Yeah, so true.
So just
I definitely didn't.
This is a quick one. When you breathe in, when you take an inhale, your heart rate speeds up.
Yeah, of course.
So you're in your sympathetic nervous side, which is fight or flight. So literally you were in fight or flight when you inhale your breath. When you exhale your breath, you're in your rest and digest side.
Yeah.
So that means you want to balance your breathing. So your exhale wants to match your inhale. Course. Otherwise, if your inhale is longer than your exhale,
it's Like this.
Now, my nervous system, I'm more favoured.
Yeah.
I'm more in my fight or flight,
Yeah.
which it might only be a little bit, but it means I'm going to be more reactive to things.
Yeah, definitely.
So just something as simple as that, and that takes practice. It might only take you a couple of weeks, but
Yeah.
and this is why I'm a big believer in breathing out the nose as well.
Okay.
So the nose has 30 benefits of breathing in and out of.
Okay.
I can go through them if you
Yeah, 30,
want to hear them.
30's a fair few.
So
Let's
yeah.
hear it.
So first we'll talk about breathe. A lot of people here breathe in the mouth, breathe in the nose out the mouth,
Yeah.
which yoga started that one.
Yeah.
That's okay if you're slow.
Yeah.
But the trouble of breathing out the mouth, it can be too quick.
Yeah, because you can let it out a lot quicker.
So that's the good way of breathing out the nose because
Yeah.
it's slower, it's more relaxed. Also, it helps keep your nose decongested.
Okay.
There's a
I
good
feel like my nose is congested a lot.
So you want to practice now breathing in and out of your nose slower.
More.
Even that's a bit too quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's literally... Yeah, so when you breathe slow, it gives your lungs chance to
Okay.
do that gas exchange.
Yeah, right.
So the biggest thing with nasal breathing all the time is it filters out 80 to 90% of everything you breathe in.
Okay.
So the construction workers will know
I've
this
got
one.
so many boogers.
Yeah, so if you're on a building site and it's dusty,
Yes.
when you blow your nose at the end of the day,
yeah,
it's black.
disgusting. Yeah.
So if you didn't breathe in your nose, all that would be in your lungs.
Yeah, wow.
It filters it out with the
Yeah.
nasal hairs, with the nasal mucus.
Yeah.
It filters it out. Also, it filters out the allergies, hay fever, asthma. If you're an asthma sufferer, you need to be breathing in and out your nose because breathing through the mouth dries your throat, makes your asthma worse.
Okay.
So you got that one. When you breathe in the nose, it dilates the blood vessels in your lungs. It distributes the blood throughout the lungs better.
Yeah.
It activates your diaphragm. So
Okay.
more mouth breathing's like you can move your shoulders a bit more when you nasal breathe.
Yeah.
You can move your diaphragm here.
So there's more benefits to nasal breathing than there is to mouth breathing.
Mouth breathing keeps you alive.
Yeah.
That's the only benefit.
Okay.
That is the only benefit. It's good
Yeah,
for nothing
wow.
else. It's good. So when it's good.
crazy,
It's good
yeah.
for nothing else.
But a lot of us, I'm assuming here, I'm probably
Yeah.
incorrect, but I'd say a high percentage of us breathe through our mouth more so.
So because breathing's so automatic,
Yeah.
as you get older, you can just like obviously not think about it, which you don't want. You don't want to have to think about
No,
it.
not
Imagine
at all.
changing doing an oil filter change on a car, and you're having to remember your breathing. It's got to be
So
automatic. But if it's so automatic, you never pay any attention to it.
Yeah.
You're missing out on all this stuff.
Yeah.
And mouth breathing all the day, throughout the whole day, it's
Yeah.
going to raise your blood pressure.
Definitely.
You can even see that in Google. You type into Google, can breathing through my mouth raise my blood pressure? Google comes back with
Bang.
yes, because
Yeah.
it's not an efficient way of breathing.
Yeah.
So it's not efficient. It'll make you more stressed
Okay.
and it's faster. So you
Yeah,
end up
wow.
doing it more, which is over breathing.
Yeah.
The nose also improves cognitive function and visual spatial awareness,
Okay.
maintains elasticity of the lungs, warms the air. So if you're in a cold climate, you're warming every breath because
Yep.
your lungs want 37 or 38 degrees.
Okay.
So yeah, retains carbon dioxide in the nasal hairs for
Yep.
your next inhale. So deeper sleep, less chance of snoring.
I don't snore. Amy does.
Oh, you don't snore? Okay,
Amy
sweet.
does. My
Yeah.
missus.
Well, do you know what's crazy? What's the number one condition that everyone's getting now, apart from ADHD? Sleep apnea.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Sleep apnea. That's
Yep.
a breathing condition.
Okay.
I truly believe I'll never get sleep apnea
Because you breathe.
because I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've focused time every day on how I breathe, and it's not a big thing. You just
Wow.
gotta just pay a little bit of attention to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So that's the benefits of the nose, and
Yeah.
then you've got this gas called carbon dioxide that no one seems to know what that does.
Yeah.
And
Was that the 5% that I got correct?
yeah, that is. It's actually between 5 and 10%, but yeah, you were one of the only ones that got that right.
Yeah.
So when you,
I knew it was very low.
how did you know
I
that?
think I'd read it like somewhere a long time ago. And I think, remember I was telling you this morning about my mate that I did a little bit of like breath.
Yeah.
I think he might have also said it once. So that's it. Probably, I remember stupid shit. Like,
Yeah. So that we breathe in the oxygen and our body produces carbon dioxide for us to exhale out.
Yeah.
But we only exhale between 5 and 10% of that we've exhaled CO2.
It's crazy.
So that proves our body needs it. Our body needs
Yeah.
CO2. And what CO2 does, it pushes the oxygen all around the body.
Yeah.
So if you're an athlete and you've got low CO2, you're not getting good oxygen flow.
Which is obviously going to hamper your ability to perform at the best.
Which is crazy because some people at the top are mouth breathers and they still get good results, but they're crazy, like, you know what I mean? They're like, but they could do better and maybe not make it as hard for themselves if they improve their breathing.
That's crazy, hey?
Yeah.
That's, and there'd be plenty of them too.
Oh, for sure. I've watched a few, like, it's one thing I'm real conscious of now. There was a tennis player that got a lot of, like, exposure because she had her mouth taped while she was training hard. She was training hard for a game. Yeah. And literally like sprinting all around the court, hitting this ball.
Was that
I think she's Swedish or something.
Okay. Yeah, right. I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's it's good that she's obviously someone's in her corner telling her the benefits of it. Yeah. It's I reckon some of these like soccer players and like rugby league players, probably not swimmers.
Yeah, it'd be hard to swim. You got a nose full of water.
Surfers would probably benefit from it too a fair bit, I would feel.
Yeah, well, because I first started off with Wim Hof, like Wim Hof breathing, what we did this morning. I did that for a couple of years and then I knew there was more to this breathing. I was just scratching the surface. Yeah. So then I did men's groups and did a thing called holotropic breath work, which is where you lay on a mat. And the way we breathe for like 2 or 4 minutes, you breathe like that for an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the way holotropic breath work got found was there was a guy I think he was from Holland. I forgot his name. Yeah. And they'd made mushrooms, LSD and all that illegal. Okay. So no psychedelics. Okay. Think of that what you want. I think it's because they didn't want freedom, people being free in their minds. Yeah. So they made all those illegal. And then he knew there was DMT in our lungs. Yes. Have you heard of DMT?
Yes, I have. I've
the methyltryptamine, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. DMT is where you can have this, it's like ayahuasca and you smoke it and you end up in space.
Yeah. Third dimension. Yeah. Like the outer body experience pretty much.
So you can actually experience that.
I've heard this.
In breathwork.
I've never done it.
It's not as like
intense.
Yeah, but I've received some pretty trippy stuff in my breath works and I've seen people and heard the stories like, because you're actually, DMT's in your lungs and you're releasing it with that. And you're really like,
It's something I would like to get to, like I've taken DMT and I don't take drugs anymore. I used to take a lot of drugs or different
DMT
stuff.
It's a natural plant. It's not really drugs,
Yeah.
You could probably still get arrested for it, but it's
you definitely
it's the same as mushrooms. Why are mushrooms illegal?
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
I totally agree with that. But I obviously experimenting on different drugs and stuff, and I tried that, and it was an intense, like a different feeling.
Was you prepared for it? Was you told this can?
Yeah, I was, but I wasn't. I can't even remember the exact event that happened when I took it, but I do remember the
colours and
fucking full on.
You wouldn't believe that colours can be that symmetrical and that you know what I mean?
I've taken acid and
it's like a kaleidoscope, isn't it?
Yeah, correct. It's spot on. Yeah. And then I've had other mates take DMT and it's like full, like seeing their master and like all that kind of stuff, like pretty intense. Yeah,
I had a good one. I went up and saw this wolf. Yeah. Real high up. Okay. And then it turned into this, sorry, it was a woman first. Okay. And she said, I've got you, I'm protecting you. Wow. And then she turned into a wolf, like a beautiful but strong wolf. Yeah. And I wasn't scared and I was just looking up and she's like, you are protected. Wow. And then I looked into what spirit animals mean and the wolf is protection. Okay. So I don't know. Did I meet my spirit animal? I don't know, but it felt like I did.
That's pretty cool. That was through breathing or through the drug?
That was through the DMT.
Yeah, okay.
And then I came out of that thinking, well, maybe I have always been protected because there's always a few things that have happened where I've got involved with the wrong crowd or as a kid and then I always seem to like escape it. Okay. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and even my parents just say, you always fall on your feet. You always, you know what I mean? And I was like, maybe I am being guided.
Yeah. That's
I don't
wolf.
know. It's,
Maybe you need a wolf tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Amy does realism wolves.
Yeah. Big wolf on my leg.
Yeah. Why not? What was life like growing up in Birmingham?
Yeah, it was good. I was playing football in my garden all day, and it was good. And then as I got older, I just sort of fell into the wrong crowd.
Okay.
Yeah, so then along with that comes the alcohol, the drugs, and
we've all been there.
We've all been there, and it's easy to fall into.
It is, and it's harder to get out sometimes.
Yeah, so I got involved in all that, and then sort of got away from that. And then
what did you do after school? How was your school? Good at school?
It was all right. I didn't. Yeah. I don't think
anyone enjoys school.
Like, some people do, but it's like
they're weirdos.
Yeah.
I'll say it. You don't need to.
Yeah, I wasn't really. I was going to do after like learning second education. I was like, nah, stuff that.
Yeah.
So I got involved with coach building trucks and a bit of welding.
Nice.
And then like I wasn't really qualified in anything because. There wasn't a coach building course, so I ended up like doing car detailing. Okay. Not detailing car repairs, but I was only doing that at college, so I couldn't actually get a job doing that.
Okay.
So then at 21, I just went all in and I went from £11 an hour to £3 an hour doing an electrician's course.
Wow.
I just knew I needed something. So then I was an apprentice electrician, but that was hard dropping that much money.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that was hard. So I had to like really tighten everything up.
Were you still at home or not?
Yeah, I moved back home. I split up. Yeah, I split up with a girlfriend. I was living with her, moved back home, and then I was riding the scooter around.
Nice.
But as I'm riding the scooter around, I passed my driving test.
Okay.
But because I had an accident on the scooter, I was waiting for the insurance money.
Oh.
I was like catching 2 buses to work with a with a driving license in my. I was like, so that was frustrating. Wow. And then I became an electrician, and then
did that for a fair while.
I had
that the whole time.
I had a few amateur boxing fights whilst I was doing all this as well. Yeah, because I found boxing. And
how did you find boxing?
Well, I realised I wanted to defend myself, and I didn't mind fighting, but I wasn't very good at it. So I needed to learn how to at least defend myself and throw a punch. So I did that, and then I was enjoying it. I won more fights than I lost, but then it got to the point where. The last 2 or 3 fights, I was enjoying the time off training and partying more than I was enjoying the actual. Yeah. It's a lot of dedication.
And
when you first start, you think you're going to be this like world champ, and then you realise.
I definitely didn't feel that.
Mate, you realise there's a lot better people than you. So.
It's like going into Fiteklub early. You walk in there, and I was old, obviously, first time I went in there.
You should say you was seasoned, more experienced.
Yeah. All my fights were on the football field. That was the problem.
Yeah. Bring back the biff.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I just always thought that no matter who I get in that ring with, anyone's going to be better than me because I've never done it before. But that gym is so amazing by like, everyone's just a family.
Yeah,
like everyone's
that's what the owner calls it, Fiteklub family.
Yeah. It's phenomenal, and it's like there's no egos in there. Firstly, you think you're the fucking best person, Fidel will soon find someone to fucking. And
that's what most boxing gyms are like.
Yeah,
all the ones I've been to.
Yeah. I've noticed that the other ones I've been to, but it was like when I was a lot younger. Yeah. And it was just, okay, you got in there and you got bashed.
Yeah.
But, phenomenal there. So you should be proud of that gym that you're at and the work you're doing there because
that's why even though I don't really want to be a boxing coach anymore, I still wanted to be a part of, because I just love everyone there. And it's just, when you're there, you just like, it's like you work, you're with your family. And then when you're at the gym, it's like that little vacation, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
You're just like, everyone, like you say, everyone builds each other up and you're supporting each other.
I need to get back there. It's just having
the time.
My work schedule is just ridiculous. I've started a new job tomorrow.
Yep.
So it'll be, I'll be able to determine my work hours, and I definitely want to get back there.
Yeah, let us know when you go.
Yeah. But you train a lot of boxers with your breath work?
Yeah, so it's been
breath training.
Yeah. So it's been very sort of. I did this breathwork course for the holotropic one, like I was talking about, because I wanted to, because I felt so many powerful experiences. I wanted to be a facilitator and I wanted to do this for other people.
Yes.
But then in that breathwork course I did with Trey Williams, who's real. Like,
I know that name.
Yeah, he's a top breathwork coach on the Gold Coast. I did it with him, and I'm so glad I did it with him. And then in that course, I found this oxygen advantage.
Yes.
And he actually said to me, this could be your niche. This could be what you do, because oxygen advantage is all about improving your breathing off the field or out of the ring to improve your breathing in the field. Because if you've got dysfunctional breathing, you could still be fit.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean your breathing's going to improve.
Yes.
So then with the oxygen advantage, there was 3 aspects to it.
Okay.
Carbon dioxide, so biochemical carbon dioxide,
yeah,
which is how I was talking about carbon dioxide. We need good levels of it to be able to then exercise better and be able to nasal breathe longer. We need good recruitment of the diaphragm in every breath we take. Do you want me to give you a little demonstration?
Yes.
So here, just put that down. So watch my hands. I'll do it for the camera as well. So when I breathe in, breathe out. So my ribs want to expand on my inhale. In. Out. In. Out. So can you see that expansion there?
It's expanding for sure, yeah.
So that's full diaphragm activation.
Okay.
You want to be able to do that with every breath you take all throughout the day.
Oh, wow.
Because have you heard of the vagus nerve?
I have.
So that's getting a lot of attention now.
I don't know anything about it.
It's getting a lot of attention. It's the nerve. It's the longest nerve and travels through our whole body. And when the vagus nerve is activated through like parasympathetic, slower breathing, the vagus nerve runs through the diaphragm. Okay. So as you're breathing in your diaphragm, it's actually working as nature intended to keep you that bit calmer. Yeah, right. So the diaphragm's, it's the main breathing muscle. If you don't use it, there's no point in being in your body. See, honestly, like it's that. So then it's about, so that's breathing mechanics. Okay. So you got breathing biochemistry, which is the carbon dioxide, how oxygen and carbon dioxide play in your body and how to manipulate it to, you know. Then there's biomechanical, that's how to recruit your breathing muscles, the diaphragm, the intercostal muscles in between the ribs. Yeah. And then you've got the psychological side, that's breathing slower. Yes. To keep you calmer and keep you more relaxed.
That's why you're so calm all the
time. Most of the time.
You definitely you push that feeling of you're a very calm person.
I never used to be, but every now and again I'll be in the car and something will happen and I'll just go, fuck off. And then I'll be like, where did that come from? But sometimes you probably need to just let it out. You know what I mean? So, but the good thing is now, I've got a great little breath work I can teach you and teach everyone listening if you want to do it. We'll just do it for a minute or half.
Let's do it.
So this is my favorite one. I've seen this work on so many people. So if you're driving or you're available, just don't close your eyes. If you,
we don't take.
So if you're driving, close your eyes, lay down, and just.
We'll have some lawsuits on us.
Don't do that. If you're driving, keep your eyes open and just breathe to my count. And it's only for a minute and a half, so you won't get too relaxed. Yeah. So all we're going to keep the mouth closed. If you've got a total blockage in your nose and you cannot breathe through your nose, then breathe in the mouth. But if you can breathe in and out your nose for 1 minute, you can breathe in and out your nose all day.
You can watch the timer too if you want.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be a 3-second inhale and a 5-second exhale. But we want this to be slower.
Okay.
So we shouldn't. Slower breathing. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just doing it for the mic so they can hear.
Okay, so breathe in. And out. Slow that exhale down. Really slow it down. In. And out. So a long exhale, the brain tells the body it's safe, it's calm. In. And out. Get used to really prolonging that exhale. In. And out. That's it. In. And out. If this is difficult for you, just do 3 in, 3 out. In. And out. In. And out. That's it. Nice and steady on the exhale. In. And out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Really focus on the air leaving your nose. Breathe in. Feel the air. And breathe out. And again in. And out. Last breath in. And last breath out. And relax. So that breath work right there, you wouldn't want to breathe like that your whole day because it's too much CO2 to lose, but you can do that for 5 minutes every sort of 2 or 3 hours if you want. And then the good thing about that, you can grab it when you need it. So if you learn that breath work today and don't practice it, don't think in a week's time when you're stressed you're going to be able to use it. You got to practice this a couple of times a day, or especially before bed. If you can breathe like that for 10 minutes before you go to sleep, you're going to drop into that parasympathetic side of the nervous system. You might even quiet your brain down, and you'll just calm. Like I'm helping a guy at the gym, and he's a very overthinker, overthinks everything. And I did that breath work with him that we've done, and he really found it beneficial.
His name isn't Riley Candy, is it?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah. He's a great boxer.
He's a very good boxer.
Yeah. And he's but it's like a lot of people overthink. The brain don't so the brain don't switch off. So if you're driving and you're just thinking all these thoughts, just slow that breathing down.
I like it. And it's so easy.
So easy. So I was training a lady in her 60s just with a bit of boxing pads because she's got a few balance issues and the pads help. And one day I went round to do the pads with her through the NDIS, and she was stressed. Like her mum, she had to deal with a mum who's got dementia, and dog was barking, granddaughter was running around. And
that's enough to put you off.
Yeah, and she dealt with all that. And then she says, all right, let's train. I'm like, nah, sit down. And I got her to do that for 2 minutes, right, with her eyes closed. 2 minutes.
Yeah, not long.
Exact same. And when I said, last one in, last one out. I put a bit of relaxing music on. That helps a little bit, but the breathing's the main one. So when she came out of that, it was a new day.
Yeah.
None of that had happened.
Yeah.
She fully reset her nervous system in 2 minutes.
That's crazy.
Regulated herself. Didn't need a pill. Didn't need a carrot chamomile tea. Didn't need a long soapy bath. She regulated herself with the breathing exercise in 2 minutes. That's when I went, fuck, this shit's powerful.
We're on.
This is powerful. If we have the tools to regulate ourselves, you like.
It all starts with breathing. Breathing
will not fix everything, but it will help everything.
Of course.
Everything you've got, everything that any disease, illness, ailment, whatever you got, breathing better will help it.
Yeah.
I'm not promising it'll fix it, but it'll help it. It's a start.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a way of making your life a bit easier. And I really want to, if there's anyone out there that has Parkinson's or know anyone with Parkinson's, I'd really love to train them for 3 or 4 weeks with this breathing because I know if they got no money to pay for the session, I'll do it for free because I'm fully in that Parkinson's needs this because Parkinson's disease, the symptoms get worse when there's stress.
Okay.
The shakes get worse when they're stressed. So if they're in a habitual habit of badly breathing habits, it's going to be worse. So if they can do this style of breathing and use their diaphragm and slow it down, I believe it won't fix it, but it will help it.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I can feel like the benefits of it, just the few minutes we did then and then what we did this morning. It's definitely like you can feel so much better.
And like people think I'm a snake oil salesman. Oh, you
no, not at all.
No, I know you don't. But like people, what you're going to teach me to breathe? I've been breathing my whole life. Like, I know how to do it. I'm like, yeah, you don't.
So I've been breathing my whole life. No, you haven't.
Yeah,
you've been breathing, but
you've been keeping alive. You've been kept alive. So I got this saying now that I want to use. Breathe to thrive, not just survive.
Yes.
Breathe to thrive. Use your breathing to elevate you and to help you.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, and again, the performance side can be good as well.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you've seen it firsthand. The benefits.
I'm still getting some data together and that, but it's looking good. It really is looking good.
I've seen Riley. Like I've only been in that. Like watched Riley in the last 2 years with the boxing and. his boxing's gotten a lot better, and obviously the breathing helps with that.
Definitely. It's just a way of staying calmer.
Yeah.
And he said throughout the fight he was calmer, and he knew it was from doing the breathing. And
you could see it in the ring because I was there. Obviously, that's when we caught up after not seeing each other for a while.
Yeah,
but you can see. Are you training Shay as well? No.
We've talked about it. Yeah. So I really want to get on board with what Shay's doing. Yeah, she is. But the thing I'm trying to get through to boxers as well is not every punch has to be a big, a big mouth exhale. Yeah. That's hard. Even when I was coaching people, if someone threw a punch without opening the mouth, I'd be like, "Oh, you're not breathing. You got to breathe," because that's what we taught. You got to exhale like that. So I'm trying to promote just a little exhale out the nose.
Yeah,
that isn't sustainable the whole fight. So you could maybe do you could maybe do with like as a pro for 3 minutes. You're not throwing power bombs every shot.
No way in the world.
So the ones you're not throwing power bombs but this takes time to develop.
Yeah.
You got to do 3 or 4 weeks just shadow boxing. Then you got to move it onto the bag. So again, and then the nasal breathing, it's a long-term thing. So most people just, this is shit. It doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you go at it, it keeps you calmer.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
Sure. Yeah, it definitely keeps you calmer.
I reckon that's why Amy's so calm, because she breathes through her nose a lot.
Yeah. It's the only way she can deal with you.
Highly likely. So I think you said, was it in 2000 and what year did you start getting into the breathwork training? About
2020. So I met a guy in a building site.
I was going to say 19, so I was close.
Yeah, you was close. I met a guy in building site and he was always happy, always elevated.
Yeah.
And then one Monday, he told me how many drugs he'd had the weekend. I'm like, why are you smiling? You should be like, come down and like, and he goes, I do these breathing exercises. I'm like, breathing? And then he told me this name, Wim Hof.
Okay.
And I didn't look into it, but it stayed up there in the mind. And then this like COVID hit and everyone's getting COVID.
Of course,
and then I'd had shingles.
Okay.
And it was horrible. Then I sort of like got it again. And I'm like, someone told me, you're going to keep getting this. You got to fix your health. And then I started doing these breathing exercises. Boom. I was doing cold showers. I was doing but the breathing helped change the chemistry in your body. And it actually improves your, what's it called? Your immune system.
Oh, yeah, immune. Yep.
Yeah. So
I've heard, and I've heard this from Amy. I'm going to put her on the pedestal here.
We should have got on a podcast.
We should have. That these cold plunges and all that actually aren't good for you.
I've actually become a bit of a pussy with that. I don't do it anymore. I'll do.
Is it true, or you're not too sure?
I don't know. I think in short term, it's epic.
Yeah.
Because anything that you'll put in your body in a bit of a challenge, long term, it could be. I've heard it's not as good for women.
Okay.
I don't know why. I've just heard that, but man, what do you listen to?
Good and bad of anything.
You should eat eggs. Don't eat eggs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You should go keto. Don't go keto. You need carbs. It's like, what? Like, everyone's just confused.
Yeah.
What? And then people hear that much stuff, they just give up and go, fuck it, I'm just gonna have a Big Mac.
Bad for it, hey.
It's terrible. It's good, but it's bad. There's a good and bad in everything. It's the yin and the yang.
I think you just said then, there's a question here. It says, was there a specific moment or a personal experience that made you realize how powerful breathwork training can be? So was it when old mate told you, or was it after that?
Well, then I started doing it myself, but I didn't know if I was doing it right, and I kept going and kept going. I don't think there's one defining moment.
Okay.
Although that one where I talked about with the 2 minutes with that 3 and 5 out, and I did that with the client, that was a moment and went, this is powerful.
Yeah, okay.
But I think before that, it was just an accumulation of seeing things, seeing people
benefit from it.
Seeing people's story as they're laying on that mat doing a 1 hour breathwork, saying, I spoke to my dead ancestors. I did this. A lady at an event had a miscarriage and she got the signal that the baby's okay.
Oh, wow.
And these stories you hear, they can't be made up. They're speaking from the experience. Yeah. They don't stutter. They flow with what has happened. It's like, man,
it's not made up.
There's something out there that we can't see.
Yeah.
There's more to us than this meat suit we're wearing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we can't see Wi-Fi, but we all agree that's real. So vibration and thing, I don't know about it, but I believe it's like there's more out there.
You and Amy get along very well because you're both on that same wavelength.
Well,
I am too, but probably not to the deep diving belief of it.
You probably just started on the journey.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Definitely only just started.
But it all starts with, having the experience.
Yeah.
And now you've experienced that one this morning. That could make you go, wow, like I just breathed for 15 minutes and felt elevated and felt like any tension leave the body. And
yeah, definitely. I definitely felt that. I felt like I sunk into that sand.
Well, that's grounding. And that's another thing.
We ground a lot.
Grounding is like the most widely studied natural thing to do, but no one believes it. You know what I mean?
I've got a grounding sheet on my bed.
Okay, have you felt benefits from that?
Big time. Like humongous amount.
For inflammation. It's the best thing for inflammation.
Yeah. So it's quite expensive. I think they're like $300 or something, which I think in the grand scheme of thing isn't that much.
I was just thinking of digging a copper stake into the dirt and running a cable drill through the brickwork of the house and just tie it to the metal frame bed.
Through the window.
That's grinding, isn't it?
Great. So just, your PowerPoint, a lot of people probably don't know this. So your PowerPoint in your house has the two at the top. Yeah. And then the one at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the
and the one
I've got electrical background.
Yeah. So a lot of people wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
But so when you get this sheet, you have a PowerPoint and it literally just has the one at the bottom. Yeah. And then it runs to your actual sheet and clicks onto it.
I wonder what happens though if there's a surge and something goes to earth. Are you going to lay
the electrician? Well, Amy said that she thought she felt
a jolt.
Well, like a zapping or some kind of feeling. But I was in bed with her at the same time then. And I
could have been your toys.
Could have been me.
You're back.
But so I've never felt it through that sheet, like you said, like a surge or something. But I definitely feel that the earthing and grounding is so beneficial for you.
There's a movie on YouTube called.
Okay.
I've hyped it up. The Grounding. It might be called The Grounding Movie.
Okay.
The Earthing Movie or The Grounding Movie, and it's got so many testimonials on there.
Okay.
Because we're born without shoes.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we're born without sunglasses as well. Yeah. I don't believe in wearing sunglasses. I never wear them.
I struggle without them.
Yeah, I do, yeah? It's easier when you got dark eyes.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I've heard. But the sun, we absorb vitamin D through our eyes.
Yeah.
So if we're wearing sunglasses all day, we're not going to get any of that vitamin D.
True.
And that's what releases like the signal to release our own like what's it called? Our own sort of, I can't remember the name.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, melanin and melatonin. We've got that in our body to release. So, I mean, even if you're at the sun for 5 hours, just spend 30 minutes without them. The first 30 minutes and kickstart that circadian rhythm, all that. But I do get it. I've heard lighter eyes, it's hard. I got darkest eye. You can't even see my pupils. So it's easy for me. I can just.
So Birmingham.
Eyes. Birmingham eyes. They're peaky blinder eyes.
They say and we're getting completely off topic here, but it's fine because it's all bleeding into what we're trying to talk about, that the sun in the morning is like for your eyes. If you look into it, it's like the best.
I've heard that.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's like very, very, very good for you.
Yeah, you can just stare at it. Yeah, sun gazing.
Sun gazing, yeah.
And people have done it for thousands of years.
Yeah. And they say if you look at it, then you go into like another, like it doesn't actually hurt your eyes and it goes into like a different realm, I guess. I don't know exactly what it's called.
I've dipped my feet in that, but I haven't gone all in.
Yeah.
Because again, who do you believe?
Yeah, correct.
Do you know what I mean? Like I believe myself. I believe myself it's good for us. But I'll only do it a little bit and just here and there. So if I've got it wrong, it's not detrimental.
Yeah, so true.
That's what I advise you. All these things you hear, try it yourself out for a week or two.
See how you feel.
What works for me won't work for you, apart from the breathing.
Yeah.
That works for everyone.
What made you decide to turn this breathing training into a business here on the Gold Coast?
Just with everyone I seem to work with gets good results.
Yep.
I'm like, well, this stuff works. It's now just about getting exposure to it. Mm-hmm. And like, I know I can help someone sleep a bit better. I know I can help someone lower their blood pressure. I know I can help someone who's got anxiety. Again, I'm not going to fix it. Yeah. This isn't a fix, but this is help.
Yeah.
This is something to make it lower. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And it all starts with a breath. You can literally give yourself a panic attack from the way you breathe.
Yeah, it's so true. So
I've helped
true.
someone with night tremors. I've helped someone with panic attacks.
Okay.
All in just 2 or 3 sessions or 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
it's not a good business model. It's again, I've had people who do 1 session with me, give me all these glowing reviews, and I'm like, where's your second session? Where's your third session? So it's kind of like, but now I'm developing this 5-week course that's a lot more cost effective and maybe a group course. But it's like, okay, there's a lot to learn. So I'll teach you one thing in the first week. You do the exercises, then the second week, then the third week. And you see this natural progression of how, CO2 levels.
So running workshops and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then do it for like I said, it can be for performance or it can be for keeping calm. But keeping calm and getting into a flow state as an athlete actually ties in with performance.
I have a business that I want you to hit up.
Yeah.
And he's a friend of mine. And he is all about this life.
Yeah, right.
And I won't give you his number, but I'll give you his, actually I might give you his number because it might be better. Yeah,
give him a call. Let him know I'm going to contact him.
Yeah.
So is it like this, the workplace one I'm trying to do?
It'll be for his workplace, correct.
Corporate.
So his business is called Nutra Organics.
Yeah,
have you heard of that?
I believe I've heard of that, yeah.
So they're based in Chindra, so they're not far away.
Yeah.
I think his business would be very into this for sure. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, that's another thing I'd love to do. Because I was working in Brisbane one day and I look up at all these high rises. I'm like, a lot of these are businesses.
They are.
And they probably, even if just 10% of them have like a funding for wellness days.
Yeah.
Some of these businesses pay massive money.
They do.
And it's not about the money, but it's about me being able to do 1 or 2 of them a week and having, you know what I mean?
Helps.
Oh, the money definitely helps.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not cheap to live here.
Mate, it's not cheap to live anywhere. No. It's like
it's crazy. But I think that's something that could benefit, like, obviously you and your family, but also so many other people within those businesses. And even if it's not businesses, just a general person that's walking down the beach or whatever it is, anyone can be benefited from this.
Well, we breathe 20 to 25,000 times every day.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you improve that breathing by 5%, it's going to compound the whole day.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
Whereas, unfortunately, because it's so automatic, a lot of people decline 5% every year with their breathing. It becomes a little bit more shallow, a little bit more higher up in the chest, maybe more through the mouth. And after 10 years of that, or having trauma, or if you've had a real bad illness and disease, that can affect your breathing. And if you don't know how to switch it.
Okay.
Like I remember having this real bad flu thing before Christmas and my breathing became
you were just cooked recently too, weren't you?
That one was, a couple of these flus that are out now are real crazy, man.
Not good.
Nah. And the one before Christmas, I was like, man, my breathing's gone to shit. And I know how to breathe.
Yeah.
Imagine if you didn't. And then
you'd be fucked.
Then you get locked into that way of breathing for the next few weeks and that turns into the next few months. And it can just like be a cycle. So this is something
not good.
You can, and what I can teach you in 5 to 6 weeks, that's lifetime breathing habits. Because once you're taught then you keep it. You're not going to go back to, you know what I mean?
No, of course not.
I mean, it sounds stupid, but we're not taught to breathe, are we?
No, we're not.
Who in school? Who in school came to you and said, "Hey, Johnny, breathe through your nose"? You know what I mean?
Like, do sex ed and stuff like that. And all that, but not breathing. No,
not breathing,
right.
And it's like we breathe automatically. But wouldn't you tell a kid to slow? Like, and here's the thing: we've all just breathe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, so true.
Just take a breath.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you going to tell me how?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
we've all
take a breath.
That, haven't we?
We've all taught it. So this is, I'd love to, I've got a gig booked for the teachers at Labrador State School.
Okay.
To teach them what I want to teach the kids. And they're going to, if they like that, they're going to have me in to do this stuff with the kids. And it will be simple. I've even got to come up with a couple of simple games so they don't get bored. But it'll literally be just teaching them to breathe in and out their nose.
Yeah. For
a minute or two, I might play some cool music.
Yeah.
And then I might get them to just go like to up-regulate and a down-regulate. Okay, right. we're all excited. We're all feeling a bit dizzy. Now let's bring it down.
That's cool.
So I can up-regulate it, down-regulate. So I got to make it a bit fun for them.
Yeah, that's the challenging part.
I'm not sure what age group they are, but I want to get into schools with this stuff.
That'd be cool.
And again, it's not going to fix every kid.
You can do it.
If a kid's got ADHD and he's like hyperventilating through his mouth without realising, this stuff will help him.
The special schools would be good too.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of kids. I think there's one in Currumbin, a special school.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. And I've actually, I did have a conversation with them, but it was a while ago.
Yeah.
But once you get into one place, you can approach another place and go, hey, I did this at this school and
so
this
once
is
you do the Labrador one,
the testimonies. Yeah. So I can see it. It's in the vision.
Yeah.
It's just hard. Sometimes
Execution?
I haven't been the best at putting ads together and making it look good because it's just that time.
Yeah.
And I was doing one last night and getting frustrated, and my wife's a graphic designer and she's like, nah,
it's not good enough.
It's not good. Yeah. I said, why don't you design it for me then? But it's like, it's what people see, and the attention spans of people are so like, they're used to short videos.
So true.
So it's all about that hook, and I haven't been the best at getting that yet.
Yeah, so just need some social media.
I've really had to be patient with this and go, okay, this is good. This is working for people, but I just need to keep training people, keep training more people, keep getting testimonies, keep doing this. So then people can see it working. People can feel it and hear from their next door neighbour, oh, have you got anxiety? I've got anxiety. Oh, try this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can definitely pop off. It's just that like you said, you've got all the things in place. It's just, it's like me doing this podcast. You just need that one thing that just. You just got to get Kafusi on it. I don't think that'll make me any.
What would you have done if I'd have turned up with my hair?
Imagine. That'd be the best. You'd be on day 38.
But I got a brain set on my head, so my missus would have gone crazy. And I had it done when I was in England, and now it's that faded. I've either got to get it recoloured in or just get it removed. It looks wild.
So what have you got on there? Sorry?
Like a half a brain, like a brain there, all on that half of my head.
A tattoo?
Yeah.
Really?
Can you see it?
I can't. No, wait up. Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it was my wild days.
Wow.
I thought it'd be cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you need it redone, is what you're saying.
So to shave my head, I'd either need to get the tat recoloured in or get it removed. And then I'm thinking longevity.
You're lucky you don't go bald.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, I did not pick that.
No.
But you had a head tattoo.
Yeah.
No one would know about that.
But the sun's faded it crazy, man.
Okay. Because it's got colour.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
It was like a mad red. Now it's real pinkish.
I need it redone.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. How good. Where was I up to?
Yeah,
now?
so I believe for things to work out for you, you need the 3 C's.
Which are?
Certainty.
Yeah.
That what you're doing is the right thing to do.
Yes.
Clarity.
Yes.
Sorry, clarity probably comes first. Clarity on what you want to do.
Vision.
Vision. Certainty that what you're doing is going to work and be good.
Yeah.
And capacity.
Okay.
So I didn't have the capacity. My days were just hectic. So I had to sort of, unfortunately, give up the boxing coaching at the gym to then be able to focus on this.
Which is fine.
Yeah. And that's where your thing, you've got the clarity, you got the certainty, but you haven't quite got the capacity yet.
Yeah.
So when you get that, this has got a chance. This will pop off.
Yeah.
And it's not about just getting the one good guy that's going to. It's more about the
consistency,
the reps, putting the reps in.
I've got this vision now, which you probably just noticed, but like over the next probably 6 months, I hope that I will not have to work full time.
Yeah.
So it's a short term thing, but in 6 months I'll have enough capital, like money, to just go full media.
Yeah,
so,
epic.
So you noticed I was just doing the boxing thing I did on
the One Round Wars. Yeah.
So I did that.
Was that a good show?
It was.
Yeah.
It was. So I did that, and then yesterday I did like my own little thing, was going to the football, and I haven't put any of that out yet, but I just want to get into full-time media and not even be like going to the football and asking questions for the coaches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then being here, so I can just do that. So Mac has asked me to be part of
the ICC.
Yeah, for the one in December.
That'll be good.
So
that'll be epic, man.
Mac has asked me to do that.
Yeah.
And I hit him up for the one for the one they just had on Thursday.
Yeah.
And
that got some great reviews. I didn't get to it myself, but that got so many good reviews.
And he said, I'd have you, but I needed you to be inducted and all this stuff, but I want you to be part of the next one.
Yeah, so epic. Like, he's good, ain't he, Macca?
Oh, lovely spike.
Yeah.
And what he did there was fucking phenomenal.
That's what I heard. Did you go to it?
I didn't go to it.
I heard it was epic.
Just everything on social media looked amazing.
Yeah.
But that'd be cool.
Hey, if you've got that vision and you believe in yourself...
6 months is probably a bit early, but I can do it.
Mate, time doesn't exist.
Yeah, correct.
It's not a law of the universe.
True.
We got 12 laws of the universe. I don't know them all, but time is not in there.
Yeah.
We've all agreed on time.
Yeah.
We've all just agreed that this is time.
See this watch?
Yeah.
What can you notice about this watch?
It's silver.
What about the face? You said there's no such thing as time.
Yeah, there's no numbers.
Yeah.
It's just what we conceive.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, obviously, if you look at your watch long enough, you know what time it is. And you always rely on the numbers. My mate made this watch. This is his own business, but he wanted to be different, so he didn't put any numbers on there.
Mate, you don't need numbers.
Because he said, same thing what you said.
It's linear. It doesn't, so I believe there's more, like we talked about, I believe there's a bit more to us than meets the eye.
Yeah.
And times, you can shift timelines.
Yeah.
And 6 months might turn into 3 months. It might turn into 8 months.
Yeah.
But it's just what works out.
So true. Shout out Parkham Watches, by the way, actually.
Yeah, it's a nice watch.
They're on sale at the moment for Father's Day, $100.
That's good.
$100.
Is he on the Goldie?
He's in Rockhampton, but he can post it out to you.
Yeah, that's nice.
Quite cheap. There were 280, but he's just trying to sell the rest of his stock.
Is it heavy?
It's not that heavy, no. Here we go. I might have a sale here.
I don't own a watch, so I actually been thinking, that's nice.
$100.
Yeah, sweet. I'll look that up.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me the link.
Yeah, I don't get a cut out of it.
Oh, mate, it's all
just
good.
My mate.
Not for $100 you wouldn't.
No.
If it was 500, you might get a cut.
I just support people who support me.
Hey, and that's what we got to do. You know what I mean? We got to support, we got to support local people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Couldn't agree more.
Farmers markets.
Yeah.
This, that,
He does his own custom watches as well. So you can make whatever you want or tell him what you want on the face and he, we'll put it together and make it for you.
Could get a big lung in there as a breathwork thing.
Fighting Fit in there, logo.
Would have been boxing gloves a couple of years ago. No, it's lungs.
What's the biggest misconception about breath training? I was going to say breath work.
It's a good point. So I'm trying to call what I do breath training.
Yeah.
Because breath work can fall under 20 different modalities. Mm-hmm. And if you say to an elite athlete, come on, let's do some breath work, they're like, okay. But if I say to an elite athlete, let's do some breath training, I think it's going to pick their interest a bit more. And that's what we're doing. We're training our breathing.
Definitely.
It's daily training. It might only take 5 to 10 minutes a day, what you're doing. And there's all different ways to do it. Yeah. You practice deep breathing here, practice the nasal breathing. But it's training. So the biggest misconception I'd say is what I said earlier. I've been doing this my whole life. What do I need to do it for?
Yeah.
People don't do it. And another big misconception, if it was that good, we'd have been doing it 20 years ago.
So true.
And that's a hard one to get around because I actually agree with that. If it was this good, and that's why I've had to do so much research on what I find out. Is that true? Is that so? I've looked into this shit 100 times each subject to make sure what I'm saying is the right thing because I wouldn't be in this if it wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a big misconception. You got a coach who's coached elite athletes for 20 years. Yeah. And now I'm telling him, mate, you guys aren't breathing right. He's going to be like, what are you talking about?
I think if they're open to, you'll have those old school hard ass fucking boxing trainers or any coaches. Yeah. And they're like, fuck off. But
Fidel's really good.
I was going to say
Fidel's really good. He's been he's always been aware of the power of nasal breathing.
Yeah.
It's just hard to do if you don't practice it and you haven't got good CO2 levels. It's coming into a bit more with rugby league now, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's a guy down in Sydney doing it, Dino Gladstone. He was an ex-Bondi lifeguard. He was working with the Sea Eagles.
Okay. Yeah, right.
And I think the All Blacks had Johannes Egberts who was doing a bit.
I know that name.
Yeah, he's a gun man. And so it's definitely getting a little bit more exposure because like it helps recovery.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like this stuff helps recovery.
Especially
if you're using that diaphragm, it just gets blood flow better and boom, it helps recovery. I'm not even training hard, but like I can notice it when I do train.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. How good. How can breath training.
Yeah, that's right. Breath work, breath training.
Impact mental health and stress levels in everyday life.
Yeah, so
excuse me.
Basically, the way you breathe determines your state.
Yes.
Your nervous system state, your all state. So if I'm breathing slower, in and out the nose, more relaxed, utilizing the diaphragm, I'm naturally going to be calmer than if I'm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you ever watch a movie and they're showing someone stressed, they're not breathing in and out their nose.
No, they're not.
Do you know what I mean? So, and like it just, like just from my experience, like just feel calm.
Yeah.
And when you're calm, you can handle things. Like if life's stressful, man. Like life's going to throw you things that
true.
So life's stressful. If you're already calm and regulated, you can deal with it a lot easier than you're already in that state.
If you're a pecan.
You're more reactive. Like, fuck this shit.
So
you know what I mean? Like, so it's got the potential to really just help you deal with things.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, you're always going to feel stress.
Yeah.
Stress is there all the time, but it's your reaction to the stress that this stuff can really help and
definitely
really zone in on.
So true. I think I've already answered this one, but
that's all right. We can go through it again.
Physical benefits as well energy, recovery, sleep. So I didn't really write that one too well, but
yeah. So the physical benefits are like how your carbon dioxide levels are in your body. So that the higher your tolerance to CO2, the less you have to breathe. We've got enough oxygen in our body for 5 minutes. We don't need to breathe.
Oh, wow.
We got enough. If you put a pulse oximeter out in most people's hands, unless they're critically ill, they'll be 94 to 98% oxygenated.
Okay.
But they still might have poor oxygen delivery to the working muscles due to their carbon dioxide levels. So if your carbon dioxide levels and your tolerance to it are low, you're going to have to breathe more because you can't handle the amount of carbon dioxide that builds up in your body. So you got to breathe more. So when you raise that, so I've got these high altitude drills that it's basically just running after a breath hold exhale. So you're in, out, and you sprint.
They're the ones I saw Riley do on the beach.
Yeah. So you sprint. You can even do it on the assault bike. You can do it on that. You start off slow. So you start off walking.
Yeah.
The first session, just do walking breath holds, and you'll see, and it's always after the exhale. So you're in, out,
and then go.
So now I've got nothing here, and I'm trying to improve the distance I can walk without air.
Okay.
So that makes you more tolerant to CO2.
Yeah.
Initially, it drops blood oxygen levels in the blood, only for a short time, and it raises CO2.
Okay.
And that for that workout enables oxygen to move around the body better.
Yep.
So it's just training after an exhaled breath hold.
Yeah, wow.
And
that's cool.
You're never going to pass out on it because your body won't let you. You just
make you breathe again.
But you're trying to, and there's a thing called a BOLT score. So it's just a breath in, pinch your nose, and you just hold your breath till you feel that strong desire to breathe.
Okay.
An elite athlete should be around the 30 to 40 mark.
Okay.
I've seen elite athletes like less than that. You know what I mean? So it's the higher you get, the better. But it's not a competition. You don't want to.
Nearly faint.
Yeah. So for that aspect, it improves performance. The better you handle CO2 in your body, the better you'll perform and recover.
Yeah. Wow.
And with the diaphragmatic breathing, that's a game changer. Again, that's working the way we should work.
Before, hey?
Yeah, so with the diaphragm breathing, that's going to move oxygenated blood around your body as it should. Whereas if you're only breathing high in the upper chest, you're only sort of hitting this top half of your lung.
Not feeling anything.
Yeah, and there's all this rich blood at the lower half. That's where most of the rich blood is. So when you're breathing in the diaphragm, you're moving that around. So for performance-wise, it's a game changer. And imagine being in your chosen sport and just breathing effortless.
Yeah.
At some point, you're going to be like
exhausted.
You'll know when you can recover. Like in a boxing match, you recover in the round.
Yeah.
So in the nose, out the mouth, get rid of that CO2.
Yeah.
3 of those big dumps, and then you're back to just
normal breathing. Yeah.
Or
okay.
So the quicker you can get to that point, the quicker you recover.
Yeah, right.
If it's a footy game, the ball's gone out of play.
Yeah.
Or if it's a tennis match, the ball's out of play. You know what I mean? Like it works for every sport.
In between waves if you're surfing.
In between waves if you're surfing. Yeah, I'd love to. Like, there's a guy doing this on the Gold Coast. I forgot his name. He's working with a few surfers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they need to be calm when they get dropped.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
They
when
need
they're going under.
good bolt score.
Yeah.
A lot of them probably already have decent levels because they've been doing it their whole life. So it's muscle memory. They've been training like that their whole life and knowing when to hold their breath. But some of the guys that aren't as savvy as that, they could do this stuff to. And do you know what I'd love to get into? Golf.
Yeah, okay.
Because when you're playing golf, if you hit a ball,
fuck,
and you're like then breathing shallow and up here, you're not going to get calm for the next shot. Whereas if you can just go, I missed that shot.
My mate's a golf pro.
Yeah,
I should link you up with him as well.
Well, breathing can help you. You know what I mean? Like calmer and not take that frustration out into the next shot.
He's in Brisbane too.
Yeah.
I should. I'll give you a few people's names.
Mate, that'd be epic, man. Yeah, that'd be epic. That'll be epic, and I'll help you improve your CO2 levels.
You already have.
Yeah. Nah, but we just scratched the surface with that one.
Yeah, but we
So I've got an online coaching thing that I'll give you access to, and it'll have all my exercises in, and I'll tell you when to do it. And
thank you.
When if you go for a run, do this.
Yeah.
If you're at home, do this. You know what I mean?
One thing, like you said just then, that when you go for a run, one thing I fucking struggle with big time is Amy can do it effortlessly. She can run and talk.
Yeah.
I cannot. When I'm running, I ain't talking to nobody.
Well, talking actually it does make you a bit more breathless as well. So if you're already breathless from the run, it's going to make it
not so much.
Yeah,
but if I breathe when I breathe, of course I'm breathing.
Yeah.
When I'm running and talking, I can run pretty well.
Yeah.
But if I'm running and talking, I'm fucking not running anywhere near.
Could that be a man thing? Like we can't multitask?
Possibly. Can you do it?
I just run by myself. I can if it's a slow pace.
Yeah, okay.
How fast are you going? Are you tanking?
Not fast.
Yeah,
like 5.5.
I can probably do it if it's 5.5 minute Ks.
Yeah.
That's not a bad pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5.5 minute Ks I probably couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'd have to build up to that. I currently don't do enough running or training myself, which I'm going to change.
We did a marathon Christmas Day last year.
Christmas Day. Most people are carving up hams, man. You're running Ks.
We did it, we left at 2:30 in the morning and we started at the Spit.
Yeah.
And we ran to, where'd we run to Snapper?
Yeah.
So along the coastline the whole way.
That would have been a beautiful run as well, man.
It was. And then...
Was that Christmas just gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And then back to Cooley, back to Snapper, back to Cooley. It was 42.2, whatever it is. And Amy talked the whole time. And I was like, fuck.
That's a good effort, man.
People do know, but I think I did 30-something kilometres. I didn't get the whole distance.
Yeah.
I think I got 35 Ks or something. My legs just completely
good for a first go.
up. And I'd done no running. I did 15 kilometres of training for a marathon distance.
Well, I don't think...
I was training because I did it.
You probably needed to do more like 30 Ks.
But I was training for that boxing fight.
You did it then?
So I did it 2 weeks or a week. I think it was 2 weeks after my boxing fight. So all my training was explosive.
Sure. Yeah.
And then I did 15 Ks of running.
That's a good effort.
And but it was
I've done
explosive.
A half marathon.
Yeah.
That was all right.
I can run a half. Like I could leave here now and run a half easily.
I probably could off determination and willpower.
Yeah.
It'd be hard.
Yeah. I'd be the last 3 Ks I struggle.
If you watch top marathon runners now,
oh, ridiculous.
They haven't got their mouth open.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Watch how they breathe.
Well, the Sydney marathon was yesterday.
Yeah, top ones rarely open their mouth because it's that slow. Well, some of them isn't a slower pace, but They've just, yeah, because if you're running a marathon and your mouth's open most of the race, that's a lot of air you're taking in that you don't need.
I should ask Ned Brockman if he does mouth breathing when he runs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who that is?
No, I don't. Oh, just nah.
He's the bloke that had the blonde mullet that ran from Perth to Sydney in like 43 days. And then he did, this will resonate with you. He did 1,000 miles, so 1,600 kilometres around a running track in Sydney.
Oh, man.
And he'd start in lane 1 and he'd go out and out and out and out. And he did that.
That's willpower, man. That's mindset.
He did it he was trying to do it in 10 days to break the world record and the quickest time ever. But he ended up doing it in 12 days. He started a size 9 shoe size and he finished a size 12. His legs just fucking.
Oh, right.
So I met him just the other day.
Actually, I think I have heard of that guy.
And I've got him tattooed on me.
Oh, epic.
So that's his head and then him running. And he has his own chalky milk.
Yeah.
But he signed my leg the other day and I got his signature.
Did he come in here and do it?
I did a run with him last Friday.
Man, that's willpower.
And and he's now broken his ankle. We did a marathon over in South Africa and still ran a 2-hour with a broken ankle.
Oh, man, it shows how strong the mind is, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you get to that certain point.
Well, the day he went and got the scan for his ankle. This is completely off topic, but I need to tell you. He broke his ankle, and the day before he was doing calf raises. He was doing 200 kilogram calf raises.
Oh, right.
The day before he found out he had a broken ankle. So it shows you what he's put his body through.
That's like David Goggins shit.
Yeah, he's literally like a white David Goggins.
Yeah.
He's a lunatic.
Brent Simo on the Gold Coast cycled from East Coast to West Coast Australia for mental health. That was a epic endurance. Yeah, it's crazy what the mind can do, man. The mind controls the body.
Well, and your breathing as well would help you a lot with all that kind of stuff too.
It definitely would, but no matter how good your breathing is, if your mind's going to quit, it's going to quit, man. So, but I do believe breath training will help your mindset as well. But for myself now, if I was to aim for something like that, I'd have to definitely change a few of my habits I got, like comfort habits, you know.
I'm hearing you.
I'd have to, because like even I jumped in the ocean the other day. I was like, because I haven't done an ice bath for so long, and Louis was just talking about ice baths. I used to do them every like 3 times a week, and I'm like, how did I get to this?
Even summer, I struggle when I first get in. Like when it's that very first reaction when you first get in the water, you're like, oh shit.
When it's a westerly as well.
Yeah.
It makes the water colder.
How does breath training help in combat sports specifically, where adrenaline, stamina, and focus are so critical?
So the MMA guys do it a lot more, especially in the UFC. Yeah. Like if you watch Israel Adesanya, his mouth's barely open.
Okay.
He fights mainly with his mouth closed, so it definitely helps keep that calm. Boxing, again, I'm kind of working on the boxing.
Yeah.
So like I've seen a few things, I've felt a few things myself, but it's hard to break that habit of like the big mouth exhale.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying, why don't we try this way out?
Change it.
Yeah. So at some point, no matter how well you train yourself, at some point during a fight or contest, you're going to have your mouth open.
Of course.
But the longer you can leave it closed, the better. The better you'll stay calm, the better you'll actually move oxygen around your body.
Yeah.
Because it shows you're breathing effortless.
With those combat sports too, you don't really need to be talking.
No.
So
Jiu-jitsu, it would help for sure, man.
Definitely.
Jiu-jitsu, I'd think, would probably have the best benefits for it.
Yeah.
Because you've got to stay calm when someone's trying to break your arm.
yeah, definitely.
I've never done jiu-jitsu, but I do respect the art of it. So I think for that, it would be the most beneficial. And you're not striking, but if you're mixing it all up.
A lot of those sports that aren't team sports would help you so much.
Yeah.
So the team sports where you're having to talk and you're breathing, obviously. But you can still when you're not talking, you can breathe through your nose.
Yeah, it's just creating that better habit for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just
definitely.
not automatic and just going to how, you know what I mean? It's having control of it.
Yeah.
I like to call it master your breathing.
Okay.
You want to master how you breathe
Yep.
and be in control of it. And then it becomes automatic, but it becomes automatic in a way that you're controlling. You've got power over it. You've got intention.
Yeah, you just have to practice it and practice and practice.
Yeah.
How often do you, like you were saying to me earlier, but that obviously wasn't on here, how many times a day do you recommend? 2, 3?
It depends
if you have the time.
If you've got it, you could do it. So
actually, before you answer that, you spoke to me about a bloke that was we don't need to say his name because I didn't know his name anyway, but a bloke that had the excuses of he's too busy. Yeah. He gets home, life's chaos.
Yes.
Rah.
Yeah.
Like
so
all the excuses. In the world.
So he's a builder, and he probably does 12-hour days.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 kids at home. One's very young, and
as
soon as he walks through the door, he's on.
Yeah.
So he's just had 12 hours of mayhem on a tall, like proper union site, building site where it's every decision's critical.
Yeah.
And then he gets home and it's like he's got no downtime, which that's
we all resonate with that.
Hey, it's family life, and I don't blame the missus because he's like, I've had these kids all day. It's your turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's bloody oath.
He did a breath work and he's like, this is epic. I need to do this every day. And I messaged him a couple of weeks later. He's like, I just ain't got the time in the morning. I start at 5. I got to be on site for 5:30. I'm like, okay. So I advised him before he drove that car into his street, sit in your car and do that Himalayan style breath work for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And he said, what a game changer. He does it almost every day now. And he could walk into that house completely reset.
How good.
Nervous system regulated. And now he can handle shit that happens. Whereas if you go straight in there with after that sort of day, everything's going to affect you more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bloody oath.
So he then regulates himself. Only takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So him walking in the house 10 minutes later is better than as a calm.
I totally agree with
ready
that.
for whatever's thrown at him.
Yeah.
To that extra 10 minutes where he's stressed. It's a game changer.
His relationship would benefit from that. His relationship with his kids would be so much better.
Yeah, because he's just got that more patience.
Yeah.
You know? Kids always want to show you something, and I've got like 3 things to do, but you got to try and forget what you're doing. Okay, show me that. And then you're like, oh, great. And then
you're not in that, excuse me, calm flow. That definitely helps. But I don't know what I cut you off before that.
No, that's all good. It's just flowing. It's all good.
Have you seen athletes gain a noticeable edge in performance or recovery?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as many as I'd like. I was training a young lad with AFL.
Okay.
And he went from with the breath hold training, the exhale and then run, he went from 30 meters to 100 meters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he said his breathing was better.
70 meters difference. Wow.
Yeah. And that was only in 3 weeks. And he said, we think he's got an actual blockage somewhere in his nose because it changes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But he unfortunately, he's 21. He was at these clubs looking at him, but he broke his fibula, his tibia 3 weeks ago. So, but he's hoping to get back for the grand final. So I've seen that improvement in AFL. I've seen and heard feedback from boxers at the gym. No one high performing yet. I'm
shaking alley.
Well, I definitely want to train, and I'm starting to do a bit of work with Dempsey McKean as well.
Dempsey's, wow.
Like just to hear, even if there's just one benefit, it's enough. Because athletes are looking for that 1%. So anything that's going to improve that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get it. As an athlete, they go like, okay, you need a strength and conditioning coach. You need a nutritionist. You need this. You need like 3. Oh, and I need a breathwork coach.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's like.
Very beneficial.
It is. And if you ain't got the time or money, like I said, I got the online stuff you can do and I can tell you what to do. Like there's different ways of doing it. You haven't always got to do a one-on-one.
Yeah.
One-on-ones are better in person.
Of course.
Because then you can see everything. But there's like I said, by consciously training how you breathe, you just recovery quicker.
Yeah, definitely. That's what you need if you're an athlete too.
Yeah, and I've had 2 boxers that tell me they can't breathe through their nose.
Yeah.
But they don't know how to breathe through the nose. So they're trying to take these big breaths. So I was like, slow it down. So then...
Well, you were saying that to me too.
Yeah, and I've actually improved their CO2 levels, which then enables them to breathe more in their nose.
Yeah, wow. Do you approach training athletes differently compared to, say, myself, like everyday clients? And what's the science behind why controlled breathing can influence the body so much? So
everyday clients, I always do a test, that BOLT score.
Yep.
If it's under 10... They like even that 3 in 5 out, they can't do.
Okay.
So I trained a lady who had long COVID.
Yep.
She was only 30 years old, 2 kids, could barely even walk up a flight of stairs.
Wow.
Her BOLT score was 7 seconds, which is really low. So I trained her with, it's basically a breath hold every 3 breaths.
Okay.
And you do half of your BOLT score. So she was only doing a 4 or 3 second breath hold every 3 breaths for 5 minutes, 6 times a day.
Wow.
And after 2 or 3 weeks, she moved up to a 14-second BOLT score, then a 16-second, then she could go on light runs with not opening her mouth.
Wow.
So to train someone like her, you can't just give her 3 in 5 out. She's tried that. She can't do it.
She can't do it,
She panics. Carbon dioxide's too low.
Yeah.
So that, I do
That's
approach,
crazy.
Everyone's got to be different. Everyone's unique.
Of course.
Some people breathe great in the diaphragm. They don't need to learn about the diaphragm. Some people are full nasal breathers. So everyone's different. But with an athlete, you always give them the basics first, and then you can, if they're high performing, you can flog them. You know what I mean? You can really push them and really push them. But other people, you just can't. Like they don't want it for that. They want it for the calming aspect, or they want it for this.
Yeah, wow. How good. That's amazing. I've fucking lost where we're up to.
No, that's all good, man.
Can breath training help regulate the nervous system? Yes, it can. You've already answered that.
Yeah, definitely.
During pressure moments, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got this theory on the 3 in 5 out. If you're about to take a kick, whether it's league for a conversion, or whether it's a penalty in soccer, or whether it's AFL, and you've got that kick and you're ready to take, if you bring your breathing down to a controlled rate, and match and like, or in and out through the mouth, as long as it's a long exhale, you're going to be way calmer and way more. You got way more chance. Whereas if you were about to take that game, like
of course. So I've got. Sorry to cut you off.
No, that's all good.
I've got mates that play for the Titans, like clients that come in here, and have you hit up like the Suns and the Titans to run a free class?
Yeah, look, I've hit a few individual players up, but I feel it's better to have an in. Someone like yourself go, hey, no, you know what I mean? Like,
of course.
It's the more we're all word of mouth people.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
couldn't agree more.
And especially something like breath training where it's not a mainstream thing, and it's like, like I don't know anyone in AFL that's doing it. So it's very, and rugby league, there's only been that guy down Sydney. So it's very niche, and it's very like unheard of. So guys aren't rushing to get. But I'm actually looking to sponsor a rugby league player. Okay. So that sponsorship will include me training them for no cost. Okay. But to get a bit more exposure for myself. Yeah, and I want to try. Nice. I want to sponsor a player in AFL. So I'm sponsoring 3 boxers at the moment. Okay. And it's just more about getting my name out there and more proving this shit works. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I'll in off season, I'll talk to a few of the boys.
Off season will be perfect because there's no pressure. There's no this. Yeah. And I think it's good to train one guy and get him talking about it, and then go in there and train a whole team where they're rolling their eyes like, you're going to teach us how to breathe, are you? We're athletes, mate. What are you? You've had 15 boxing fights.
And won 8 of them.
Yeah.
You said it was better than half.
No, the ref beat me one fight. I lost to the ref.
Corrupt boxing.
So, but it's always good to have an in. You know what I mean? Hey,
so I know the physio of the Titans. Yeah. He comes here, and then I know like 6 or 7 of the players as well. So I definitely think it'd be good to ask them.
Oh, mate, it'd be epic. Yeah,
I'll ask for sure.
Most of the time, you send someone an email, you send someone a message on Insta. Yeah, half the time they don't see it, and when they do see it, it's like, oh, okay, what are you trying to sell me? You know what I mean? Because they get 20 of them a day.
Yeah.
So it's hard. Like, so
I'll hit them up for you for sure.
Yeah, I've always waited for that in, like someone who knows, someone who goes like, oh, this is Yeah, like my mate sent a message I've got a mate who's doing the very same thing I'm doing, and he's more looking for basketball. Okay. But he got a message sent to Reece Walsh. Imagine training him. Like,
yeah.
So, but nothing came of it. But that's what I mean. These messages get sent, and it's hard to. Yeah. It's good to have an actual sit down and go like, okay, if you're not sure about this is what can be done.
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to get him in this tattoo shop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Reece Walsh.
Yeah.
Get your hair like him.
So some of our clients are his teammates.
Yeah.
So I've said to them, if you can get him in, I'll give you a free full day session, which is worth $1,200.
Yeah,
just because the exposure for us would be phenomenal, but it'll happen.
Yeah.
I've been trying. I reckon it'll happen this off season.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a few things in place already that I've said to them, and they're like, yeah, no, we'll definitely get him. So
mate, your shop will be full of girls if he comes
hopefully.
Oh, Reece is in it.
What are we up to here? How quickly can someone, well, you've answered this before, but we'll ask it again anyway. How quickly can someone feel the benefits? I personally felt them very quickly. Is it immediate, or does it take weeks of practice?
For performance, probably a few weeks.
Yeah.
You know, you'll see your bolt score going up. You'll feel a bit more calm. But for people with anxiety or panic, I had a message from a guy who said he's been having 3 or 4 panic attacks a week due to trauma. Mm-hmm. And with that breathing recovery where you hold your breath for half of your bolt score every 3 breaths, he said he managed to deal with it in just 1 week.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So the way this course is going to work, the first week you're going to learn about carbon dioxide and learn a couple of breath works to practice. Mm-hmm. Next week, you're going to learn about slower breathing, how to regulate the nervous system. Yep. Third week, you're going to do diaphragmatic breathing, learn how to use your breathing muscles.
Yes.
4th week, you're going to put all that together. And the 5th week, we're going to do like the Himalayan one.
Yeah, nice.
So it's like a build-up of, but because because you're doing this every week, a different thing, you got the tools. And I used to try and teach all this in one session, and like,
too much to take in.
It's too much.
Yeah.
And it's not good for me. I don't get a second session. But it's too much. It is too much. And people think like, okay, I've learned all this stuff now. It's like, no, but you need to practice this thing every day for a few days.
Yep.
And then practice another thing, and then they all accommodate each other, and you know what I mean?
So that course, is it once a week for 5 weeks?
Yeah, once a week. So I've got 3 lined up. One will be a one-on-one with me. Okay. It'll obviously cost a bit more. Yep. The second one will be a group one in person, maybe on the beach or maybe somewhere where it's a bit quiet, but you don't need a big space.
Yeah.
And then the other one will be a Zoom call.
Yeah.
So the Zoom call obviously be the cheaper option for people that haven't got a lot of money to pay.
Yeah.
But I can do that as cheap as like, I'm thinking like $179 for 5 weeks. It's you know what I mean?
It's cheap.
Yeah. So, but it's guaranteeing results if they do the work during the week, which isn't really work.
It's on them just, at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, but they'll still have knowledge to then take it a bit further.
Yeah, that's good. That's cheap. What's that? $30, just over $30 a week.
Yeah, but then if I get 8 people in that, it's not a bad earner for me as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bloody oath.
But everyone's getting the right information. I'm trying. I don't really have to be, unless someone's got a really low bolt score, there's 1 or 2 things that I'll get them to do different.
Yeah.
But I can
you can customize
I
that
customize that for them and message them direct and go, listen, I want you to do this instead. You know what I mean? Or I'll tell them, you know what I mean?
You'll be able to tell anyway.
Yeah.
Straight away.
So there's all different options, you know what I mean?
I see this little thing on the table here that they can't see on the camera, but they'll be able to see it in a second. What have we got here?
So this is a Fiteklub belt. Okay. I'm going to practice it with you if you don't mind.
I'll hold the mic in front of you.
Yeah. Actually sit up.
Me? Yeah.
So
my head will be off the camera, but that's all right.
So just put your arms out a bit here.
So he's putting it around for people that don't watch. There'll be a fair few of you. He is putting this belt, I would call it, just below my sternum.
All right.
Yeah.
So now I'll just get you to just breathe in and out your nose. Yeah. There's a bit of movement here. We want to try and maintain it all here. Yeah, still a bit there. So just go a bit slower and just try and aim for here, deeper. That's it. Breathe in. Yeah, that's better. That's better. You might need to be a little bit tighter, but that's it. Can you feel that now? So now there's not much movement up here. Now that diaphragm that sits just here is expanding and pushing your ribs out. And that's activating all this blood and oxygen here in the lungs, which is going to send it all around your body more efficiently. So this is where all our breathing wants to be. That's it. See that in just a minute, that's already improved. So if you practice that every day, and I'll show another different way we can do it. Do you want to take this off?
Yep.
No, you have to keep it on.
It's a chastity belt.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Thank you. So for people that couldn't see that, he put the belt just below my sternum, and so it's just the top of my rib cage, pretty much, or just And I was just breathing shallow, like I wasn't
not
breathing
shallow, deep.
Deep. Sorry, but slow, deep breaths. Yeah, and it was pretty cool.
So the diaphragm separates our chest from our abdomen. Yep. And it's like a shape here, like that.
Yes, yep.
And when you breathe in, it pushes down, and that's what forces your ribs out. So I'll show you another way you can practice it.
Not a problem.
So I can practice.
Jump.
So I can practice keeping one hand here.
Okay.
And then keeping one hand here.
So one on your chest.
Yeah, and I'll just breathe, and then you can feel which one moves more.
Okay. So your stomach is moving more then?
So I've literally got no movement up here.
So he's holding his hand on his stomach and on his sternum and chest pretty much, and seeing which one moves more. And his stomach's moving more so than his chest.
Yeah, so it's not belly. A lot of people think their belly's got to stick out.
Yeah.
And I've actually trained ladies. I've trained women that don't want to do that because they don't want to stick their belly out.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm like, but you're missing out on anything. I said, it's not belly. Forget yoga, belly breathing.
Yeah.
It's just below sternum. It's more abdomen. It's more high abdomen.
Yep.
It's not going to make hair look fat. And that's what they're worried about. They don't want to stick. So they're sucking this in.
Which is not good.
It's not good. It's forcing them to breathe up here, and they're not getting good. They're not getting good air, good oxygenation, and good. And I forgot to mention this. This is another one for the staying calm.
Yeah.
The brain is only 2 to 3% of the whole body weight.
Okay.
But it demands 20% of our oxygen.
Yeah. Wow. Big difference.
So the better you breathe, the better blood flow you get to here. I used to forget shit. Oh, where's my wallet? Where's my phone?
I'm guilty of that.
I rarely do that now.
Okay.
Because don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't forget anything, but it was a regular occurrence. Where's my keys?
I'm very guilty of that.
But I've noticed I don't really do that much anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, so it definitely improves blood flow to the brain.
Okay.
And blood flow to the brain is going to help everything.
Everything, yeah, for sure. This is a random question.
Yeah, go on.
And I reckon you probably know where this is going. Can breath training help your sex life?
I reckon it can. I'm lasting way longer now. Actually, no. Here we go. So
that wasn't a question.
There's a chemical in your body called nitric oxide, right?
Okay.
Nitric oxide gets produced when we nasal breathe.
Okay.
Do you know what the main ingredient in the little blue Viagra pill is?
There you go.
Nitric oxide.
Okay. But why? I've taken Viagra before, and I don't know if you have or not.
Maybe.
But I only did it
I snorted it. No, I used
shelved mine.
Because Birmingham's a tough place.
Yeah.
I used to rub it in my eyes, make me look hard.
When I took it, and I've taken it a few times.
Yeah.
And for anyone thinking that I can't get an erection, it's
just an enhance. It enhances.
Total opposite.
Yeah.
If I can touch my stomach or something, I'll get a hard on. But I get fucking headache or migraine.
I don't think they're good for you.
No, me either.
I don't think they're good for you.
No.
But it's more nitric oxide. it helps distribute blood throughout. Like we got 50,000 miles of blood vessels. It helps open them all up. And so nitric oxide plays a part in that, and it will definitely help anyone who's struggling with erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
So nitric oxide won a Nobel Prize in '98.
Okay.
It's epic. It does everything. Wow. It's antiviral, antibacterial. It's something we all need. So nasal breathing actually produces that.
Yeah, wow.
But also, do you know what produces 14 times more nitric oxide than anything? Any food, any breathing?
No.
Humming.
Okay.
That's what I think the Tibetan monks used to
Yeah, right.
Humming. Like if you're in your car and you're a bit stressed, go a 3 or 4 second inhale.
My singing sounds
and
like
humming. So
right.
It can definitely boost sex life. Yeah, nasal breathing.
I'll let Amy know.
Yeah. And for any ladies out there, breathing's actually different for ladies. At some point, I'm not an expert on this. I've only just started letting myself talk about it, seeing as I'm not a woman, but it's actually information that people need to hear.
Okay.
Because, like, most women, their lungs are smaller, their airways are smaller.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of women actually breathe better, but at some point in the cycle, their breathing's going to become more shallow,
of course,
which is going to make them more anxious.
Okay.
So if ladies aren't aware that it's this time and this is why I'm anxious like make a point of changing their breathing, it can have a knock-on effect and just keep their anxiety up, and then they think they've got anxiety all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
So there's actually a difference between men and women.
Female body's completely different to the male.
Of course. We wouldn't want it to be the same, would we?
No. We struggle with the man flu, let alone fucking having a period or having a baby inside of us.
I'll tell you what, if men had to have a baby,
There'd be no chance.
I'd be like, my mate Dave had one. He said it hurts. You'd be at the pub and everyone's talking about it like, I'm not having that. Or you'd have one and you go, I'm not doing that again. You're crazy. Women are built different.
They're so strong, hey?
Yeah, it's good.
They're, they have to be for us.
Yeah.
How can the average person, not just athletes, use breath work day to day?
I'd say,
what's the best way?
First of all, just breathe in and out your nose. Okay. Just practice doing that. Yeah. And if it's hard to do, then you need to build that CO2 tolerance. If you're not sure how to do that, shoot me a message, Fight & Fit Gold Coast, and I'll definitely help you.
On Instagram's probably the easiest way?
Instagram's probably where I put most of my stuff there.
Yeah, perfect.
Although I've heard TikTok's the place for the youngsters.
Yeah, mate, I don't use... We've got TikTok.
I'm the same.
And
it's hard work doing another one.
Well, there's so many fuckwits on there.
Yeah, is there? Yeah. That's the reason I haven't been on it that much. Yeah.
And I feel like it's a young kids thing, but it's probably a good little market for you getting the young kids.
Younger kids are getting stressed and anxious as well. Yeah. I know some 20-year-olds that can't even pick up the phone and ring people. Yeah. It's too anxious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they definitely need help. But yeah, just if you're looking for something every day, just use that nose. We talked about the benefits and just be conscious of it. Like if you use the mouth, it's one benefit, keep you alive. Yeah, so definitely. Just every day, just try and do that a bit more.
Yep, perfect.
And then you can improve to other things. Look into it, and look into everything I've talked about today, because I know it sounds crazy. It's this can't be that good, but it actually is.
It helps your sex life. So get involved.
Helps your sex life. You don't need to snort little blue pills.
Do you see breathwork becoming, and you've already told me this, but do you see breathwork becoming more mainstream in the health and fitness culture?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's already exploding. Yeah, exactly. When I started 3-4 years ago, it's already gone from there to there, and that's still not even
scratching the surface.
It's like it's gonna go ballistic, man. I even think there could be like a breathwork studio on every corner, just like yoga built up. Yeah, so that's cool. That's why it's good for me. I'll be at the top of this, already established, already doing it, already like ahead of the game. That's what I'm kind of thinking.
That's so good.
And what I'm doing is actually different from the average type of breath work as well. Yeah, because I'm like
a bit more advanced.
There's a lot of people that couldn't really do that breath work we did this morning. Okay. Yeah, there's a few people I've trained that could not do that. Yeah, right. It would give them a panic attack. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's sweet.
So it's different things for different people.
I've done it a little. Not shit.
Well, you're an athlete as well. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Not so much anymore. Used to be, but
I think if you've had that, if you've done that, if you put your body through that and you've ran and you can do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I just need to get better at breathing while I run. That's my probably thing.
Well, breathe better.
And sleep.
Breathe better off the running, and you'll breathe better during the running.
Yeah, okay. Makes complete sense. What advice were you were going to grab something then? Or
no, I was just stretching.
What advice would you give someone who's curious but maybe skeptical about?
Oh, look, I think that's most people.
Yeah.
Most people are listening to what I say and watching what I do, but they're like...
Not doing it?
I think half of it's skepticism, but half of it's like some people need to see things 6 or 7 times before they jump on it, and that's kind of what it's...
Funny you say that. There's actually a study.
Yeah.
If you... And I've cut you off again. I'm pretty good at cutting people off.
Yeah.
If there's actually like a proven study in something, say for example, that shirt you're wearing.
Yeah.
If you put that shirt in front of people, I think it's 7 or 8 times at the right time or whenever it is, they'll eventually ask that question.
Yeah.
What is that? And then, and say, for example, it's the BSC product or the Park and Watch or whatever it is, or the Dookies board shorts.
Yeah.
They will eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that. I'm going to buy that, or I'm going to ask questions about it.
We don't want to be the first, but we don't want to be the last.
Correct.
So at some point, I'm going to be fending off 20 messages a day. But right now, it's like, is teaching people how to breathe, is it that good? Like, and hey, that's fair enough. I might even think the same.
Yeah.
It'd be like, or more like they don't understand it, so they don't want to know about it. You know what I mean? Like, I've got enough to deal with. Why do I need to think about breathing as well?
Spot on.
So it's So there is a bit of it. The more people I train, the more people, and then the more feedback and the more people I get in front of that mic going, how was that? And they go, oh yeah, like the stories, and you can tell it's genuine. I'm not telling them, can you say this? The more people hear that, the more chance, the more like I say, I've got the certainty, I've got the clarity, got a bit more capacity now. So it's just getting more reps in and keep training different people and
just keep hitting
keep going on different podcasts. I'm available for more podcasts.
Well, actually, I've got another 2 blokes that'll hit you up for sure.
Epic.
So he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He's based in...
Like yourself?
No, he's an actual comedian.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. He's about to do his own live show in October.
Epic. Yeah.
First one. His own solo show, sorry.
Yeah.
And then my other mate, he's a... podcaster as well. He does this same kind of format.
Yeah.
But he's in Brizzy as well.
Oh, so, mate, I'm keen to reach more audiences and have that conversation. Like I said, it's something I'm mad passionate about, and I've seen the results and stuff. So that'd be epic,
perfect.
man.
The comedian one, his won't be structured like mine. His will be fucking all over the place.
That's all good.
But he'll have you on for sure.
Yeah, that's all good. It's good to be able to talk about other things as well. We've talked about rugby league, we've talked about this. So,
bit of everything.
Yeah, a bit of everything.
Life.
Yeah. At the gym, I've got a nickname, Breathe Steve. And every time
I'm get a shirt made up with that.
And every time I'm on the cross train or something dying, Fidel comes up and goes, breathe. He shouts, breathe at me. It's funny, man.
He's good, isn't he? I love that bloke.
Not Fidel, but a lot of people I've heard, not just like, like the skepticism, but it's good to be, and I get it, man. Yeah. We don't want to be the first, but we don't want to be the last.
No, so
there's going to be that midpoint where it's going to be more freedom for me and I can be more available.
Yeah.
And if I had the freedom and I had the, the resources, I'd love to do like a free session for school that hasn't got the money, hasn't got the funding. We haven't got the funding. Okay, I'll just come and talk to you for free then. Yeah. But it's hard to do that.
It's the start of it, hey?
It's the start.
You can't do it all the time.
Nah, you can't do it. But, if I can do that and put a bit back with it, I will. Yeah. Definitely.
When we very first opened our shop, this is our second shop, but our first shop was in Curly.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do we...
So have you got 2 shops running now?
Yeah, that'd be hard. I've only got this one.
2 rents.
Yeah. Fuck. Commercial properties is ridiculous.
In this sort of location as well.
Yeah. But we had... I was like, how do we be different to everyone else? So as you can see, we're quite bright here, and I was like, we need to hit someone that I believe in, and someone that has the same wavelengths that I'm on. So I thought of a sports player, And then my Indigenous background, so I was like, I want someone that's Indigenous, but someone that's young here on the Gold Coast, but everyone knows him. So I reached out to Jaden Campbell. He's the halfback for the Titans at the moment.
Yeah.
And all the tattoos you see on him now are all from us.
Oh, epic.
So what we did is we gave him a free full day session, which cost $1,200. And then from that, he went back to training and he had this Michael Jordan tattoo on his arm. And it was very good. Every game he does is good. And from there, we got now, I would say probably 30 full day sessions from his one tattoo. The day he got that, one of his followers booked in the next day for a full day session. So that money we lost.
Well, it's not lost, it's invested really, is it? Yeah.
In Jaden, his follower booked in the next day for a full day session. So we got that investment back instantly. And then Jaden from then has now booked in for like 6 or 7 full day sessions himself, which he's paid for. So that one little thing was just that's what you need.
That's what why I'm getting more. I want to sponsor a couple of different athletes, not just boxing.
Yeah.
You know, like just AFL.
It's
NRL.
just one thing. It just, and my thoughts, and it's a weird place for it to happen, come when I'm in the shower. So it's like all my really
after you've had a blue pill.
All my really good thoughts are in the shower, and I think it's just my spot where
that's your meditation place. Then.
Yeah, it's just weird. So yours is obviously on the beach, or
it could be anywhere after I've done that breath work and relaxed. But that's so. Like I say, I think for what I'm doing, it isn't going to be one thing. It's going to be an accumulation. Like, he's working with him. He's working with him. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just going to make people go, wow. Yeah. If someone at that level's doing what he's saying, that could be a good thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm keen, man.
We'll get you. We'll get you there.
Sweet, bro.
I hope in any way I can.
I appreciate that. And I'll do the same. I'll get you running and talking.
Yes, that's what it's all about.
So you can hold a conversation.
Where do you see the future of breath training in Australia heading? Obviously, you can see it climbing already.
Definitely climbing. Definitely getting into most sports.
Yeah.
And might take 3 years, might take 10 years, but it's going to happen. Yeah, because the results speak for themselves, you know.
Are the NFL and that doing it yet?
NFL, I don't know.
Like gridiron?
I've not heard of anyone in America doing
EPL?
it. No, I've not. Like the guy who did this Oxygen Advantage, Patrick McCune, he's working with, because he's Irish, he's working with Gaelic teams and he's in with sports people, but he's not the most charismatic character, so he hasn't really
pushed it out there.
Well, he has, but he's and a lot of if he's working with top people right now, they make him sign a non-disclosure because they don't want the opposition seeing what they're doing.
Okay,
so he's working with some top people, but he's not allowed to say anything.
Yeah, right.
Because he just wants to keep going working with them and seeing the results, but. He can say he's working with...
Surely you want to be the opposite and push it out there.
You do, but if someone's willing to pay 4 times the price for a non-disclosure, you know what I mean? It's going to be like, okay,
okay, I won't say anything.
Yeah.
That's fair. Do you have any superstitions or routines? These next ones we're nearly at the end.
Yeah, no, I don't think I do.
You don't?
No, not really. No.
Your breath work's a routine.
Well, I like to do that every day, but some days I don't do it. But I definitely like to. But it's not really. It's not like I'll go to work and I'll be like, I haven't done the breath work, so I'm still half working in construction.
Yeah.
So it's not like I do that and go, I haven't done my breath work today. I still, get through the day easy enough. But nice. I do like to. If I do it, I feel more centered. Yeah. Centered's a good word.
Okay.
Centered.
This next question, I guarantee you there'll be dead air, so you'll go silent.
You
won't know the answer to this. You've listened to some of my podcasts, so you're probably well aware of this question, but you haven't thought of the answer.
Yeah.
You're stuck on a deserted island.
Yeah.
What 3 things are you bringing?
Just things.
Yeah. There's that dead air.
Yeah. Well, I think you got to bring a barbecue with a gas bottle connected to it.
Okay.
To cook things.
Yeah.
A mad sharp axe stroke knife.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's your last thing?
What last last thing would I bring? Probably my wife.
Oh, nice.
She'll be listening, so I've got to say that.
Nice. What's your wife's name?
Lisa.
Lisa.
Lisa with a Z. Yeah, Lisa with a Z.
I hope you like that answer. Listeners, this episode is brought to you by Dookies.co, a locally owned Gold Coast brand making seriously good board shorts for men. Born by the beach and made for it, Dookies is also comfortable, stylish, and laid back feel that only comes from truly knowing the coast. Whether you're in the surf or at the pub or just cruising through the weekend, Dookies has you covered. Support local and upgrade your board shorts. Check out dookies.co or follow them on socials at dookies.co. That's DUKIES.co. Use the code Meraki10 at checkout for 10% off. That's MERAKI 10 for 10% off your next order. Go check them out, guys. Back to the podcast. The next one. Your life has a theme song. What is it? There's no right or wrong answer, by the way.
I'll probably go Sweet Caroline.
I don't even need to play it. Nice.
That's a catchy song.
It is.
Nah, I was only joking. Probably.
Here we go. What has he got?
Yeah, it's that dead air you're trying to think. Probably Prodigy Breathe.
Oh,
breathe the pressure. Come play my game, I'll test ya.
My man, I've seen Prodigy 6 times live.
Do you know when they first brought that Firestarter song out? It was banned in England because the kids were getting scared on Top of the Pops.
Really?
Yeah. Because he was the first person that had like nasal. The first person that had like the nose piercing and the he was
He's dead now.
Yeah, here we go.
For people that don't know this.
Yeah,
song.
Keith Flint died, didn't he?
Where is it? Is it this one?
I don't know, it's your gadget.
Fuck, I don't even know which one it is. Such a good song, hey?
Probably this.
Is this the right one? It's not
Breathe.
Such a good song.
Yeah. Even that video is a bit scary for a 5-year-old kid. And back, what was that, like 20 years old? 20 years ago?
17 years ago on YouTube.
So there wouldn't have been many characters walking around like him.
Nah.
Whereas now there's loads.
There is. This is the best part. If you don't know this song, fucking get alive.
Yeah.
How good.
Yeah, Prodigy were good.
I've seen them, like I said, 6 times.
Where'd you see them? In Australia?
In Australia, every
sweet.
time. Yeah.
Nice.
They were just in Brisbane 3 months ago with the new singer.
Yeah, what was that like?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, still good. That's good.
Yeah, the crowd was crazy.
Nice.
As they always are.
Yeah.
I seen him in the boiler room at Big Day Out. Have you ever heard of Big Day Out?
Yeah. When I first come to Australia, we went there 3 times, and then we started having. Then we started having kids. So that sort of rectified. I saw Dizzy Rascal there. That was good. Yeah.
He's good too.
Yeah.
I saw them in the boiler room at Big Day Out here on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
It was fucking
intense. I think one time I had a bit of acid.
Yeah.
And, have you heard of Ramstein?
Yes.
Oh, they scared the hell out of me. I was laughing the whole day till they come on. I'm like,
so I took
fire and German sandwich. German rock music in German.
Yeah.
It was trippy.
I took this is completely off topic, but we're talking about acid. So we were at a music festival, Future Music Festival.
Yeah, I've heard of that, yeah.
In Brisbane, and we didn't take any drugs in, and we took these sugar cubes. We found them off someone, and they had droplets of acid on
Did you
them.
know that had drops of acid
We
on
were
them?
told, yeah.
But how many drops?
Yeah, exactly. I had no idea. So they were wrapped up in alfoil.
Yeah.
And they were just sugar in there. So
Yeah.
it looked like you were just eating sugar.
Yeah.
And then, fuck me, I don't know if you've ever taken acid at a music festival.
Nah. Oh, well, just that big day out, yeah.
But I was like peeled out beside the stage, just looking at the ground, fucked. Not a good time.
You want to be less is more when you're at a
correct.
festival, innit?
Don't take drugs, kids.
Nah, not a festival anyway.
If you had to swap lives with one person for one day, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I'd
Could
love
be anyone.
Oh man, I'd love. Do you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to go back and just be in a tribe, an indigenous tribe in Talabudra, and just living off the land and seeing what they experienced like 300 or 400 years ago.
Yeah,
I would love that.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think anything to do with time travel would just.
Yeah.
I want to see what happened.
Was like, yeah.
Because history, I don't always believe.
Yeah.
It's his story. Whose story is it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's there in the title, history. His story. But I just want to, see.
That'd be special.
Yeah, like the experience. Or maybe like, just different eras,
Yeah.
you know?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I've
That'd
always
be
thought it going over
amazing.
that Talabudra Bridge. Imagine what this was like 400 years ago.
Yeah.
And I did like one of those.
Imagine.
I did one of those tours with Jalugal.
Okay.
And they said at some part of the year, the tribes from Mount Tambourine would make their way down. And it was
Wow.
and they knew when each other was coming down. How did they know?
Yeah.
There's no emails, there's no phone calls, like, you
I
know.
heard them.
And that would have taken a few weeks, you know what I mean?
Bloody oath it would have.
So all that stuff fascinates me.
That'd be cool as.
Yeah.
This is a weird question, so take this what you will. If your lungs or mine, because you're a breath training person, so for someone to say if they were a football player, if your boots could, so I'll get the other part of the question. If your lungs or mine could say one thing about you, what would it say? It's a weird question.
Maybe keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. You got this.
Yeah.
Because although I'm very confident in what I do, there's always that little tiny bit of doubt. Like,
of course.
when is this going to pop off? Like, right. So just keep going. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Yeah, nice.
Keep moving.
I
Keep
like
progressing. Yeah.
Lovely. Well, there's 5 questions at the end that every guest gets, which you've obviously heard. But before we get to those, do you have any questions for me?
Would you do another boxing match?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I want to do one in December, but I think I've left it too late.
What are we on
3
now?
months.
3 months? No, well, if you can dedicate at least 3 nights a week to it, it's not too weak.
Yeah.
But it's not too late. But if you're still like as busy as you are, I'd say
I
just
want to.
leave it.
So I wanted to do one. So I think when I spoke to you when we went to that fight night just recently,
the Fiteklub one.
I said to Fidel when I left last year that I'd be back in July.
Yeah.
And then my work schedule just didn't let me do it.
Yeah.
And I said I'll be back in July and then I'll fight again in December. So now it's now the 1st. Is it the 1st of September today?
Yeah.
I think
but
it is.
I can tell you're a man of your word, but that's
Definitely.
not something you can control.
No.
Situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I definitely want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to have 2 more fights.
Yeah.
So if I can, one in December, but if not, I don't know if you've heard about this, but there's a podcast royale, they call it.
Oh, I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah. So they've done 2 already.
Yeah, and that's where they box.
Correct. So they fight each other.
Yeah.
So it can just be any podcasters and they fight each other. You have to apply for it.
Yeah.
And I want to be on the 3rd one. And it's it's at the Entertainment Centre on the Gold Coast the last 2 years. And the first year they had 4,500 people there.
Yeah.
And this will blow your mind and you probably won't believe me, but it's 100% true. It was the fastest ever boxing event sellout in Australian history.
Wow.
Ever.
What, the first one or the second one?
The first one. Ever.
That's good.
15 minutes.
Oh.
4,500 people.
That shows the pull and the audience of podcasting.
So bigger than Pacquiao.
Yeah. Bigger than any
Corn.
zoo fights or Fennec.
All of them.
Wow, that's
Shit all over them.
Yeah, that's
15 minutes sold out.
That's epic, man. No, I do believe you.
And then the second one, they had an extra 2,000 seats. So there was 6,500 people in there. The atmosphere, and I was spoken to.
We need a bigger boat, don't we? We need a bigger venue, man. Like that's if he's gonna sell out and like.
I had Isaac Hardman.
Yeah,
I was speaking to him on
the head splitter.
Yeah, on Friday night at that boxing at the 1 Round Wars, and he said he's never ever. He's been to both of them, and he said he's never ever been to a boxing event with that atmosphere like that.
Wow, that's
and that
epic, man.
He's
been to heaps of fights. He's been in big shows himself.
Yeah. And he said there's nothing that compares.
Nice. Yeah, so that's a great. When's the next one?
It's like April usually every year.
Okay, we'll get you firing ready for that.
So that's my goal.
That's your goal. Yeah. When do you have to apply?
They do it like at the end of the year usually.
Okay.
And then, yeah. So I applied for the last one, but I hadn't been podcasting long enough.
Yeah.
But I know the blokes that run the whole thing, and if I don't get on this next one, I'll be dirty.
You will get on it. I reckon you will get on it.
Yeah, I'll be 39 by then, so I'm getting a bit slower, a bit older.
I'm 42. Age is just a number.
Yeah, you're just a bit slower with your reactions and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the goal.
That's a good goal, man. That's a good goal.
2 more fights. Yeah. If not just one at Podcast Real.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like it's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to get in a fight before that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, the first one was a bit shit because, like, everything I trained for went out the window.
It does,
as you're well aware. Yeah. But Fidel said to me, whatever I've fucking taught you, forget everything and just shoot straight.
Yes.
I forgot everything and I didn't shoot straight.
And you threw hooks. And that's the thing, because the hooks have to come around here. The straights go straight through the middle. They're faster.
Yeah. So, and the worst thing was Fidel or someone was going to come. I
think Terry was trying to come, wasn't he?
And then I think he had to go to Sydney or something. Yeah. Some family member.
I remember Terry saying he was going to come and try and get there.
Yeah.
He'd aim to.
And I was going to pay for the flights. Everything was going to be fine. And then something happened with the family. So then I ended up there with no coach.
Yeah. That plays on your mind.
Fidel was in Thailand with
Riley and Troy.
Yeah. So I had no actual coach. I had no one in my corner. So I ended up having Jimmy Judge, which is my mate that does those food eating challenges on Instagram and that. He's had 30 amateur fights.
Okay, I shouldn't laugh then. It just sounded funny. You got a food eating champion in your corner.
So he knew what he was talking about.
You've just been dieting for 6 weeks.
But it was he agreed to it 3 days before. And like we had no
look, boxing isn't just physical, it's mental.
Yeah. But I don't get nervous. I've never ever got nervous in my life ever. I don't know what that feeling feels like.
And you didn't get nervous before the fight? That's pretty cool, man.
I was standing there singing, just fucking chill as, which was probably a bad thing as well.
No, it's good as well, man. It's good to not I've seen people
shitting themselves.
I've seen that, but for their first fight, they're charging around using so much energy.
Yeah,
it comes to
the total opposite.
Comes to the end of the second, they can't even throw a punch.
Yeah.
So you gotta hold that energy and wait till unleash it.
So my fitness and everything was sweet.
Yeah.
I only it was 3 2s, but the first round I smoked him 30 seconds in, left hook.
Yeah.
Both hands hit the ground, no count.
Yeah.
So then in my head I'm like, fuck off. I'm going to have to actually kill this guy. So for me to win, because it was like I watched the commentary back of the actual fight.
They were saying it was a knockdown.
They said both of his hands hit the ground. Why is there no 8 count? So it pissed me off. And then I just tried to kill him with every punch after that.
Did that gas you then?
Nah.
No, mate, you got a good ticker.
My ticker was good.
So who got declared the winner?
So in the second round, he smoked me.
Yeah.
And then I lost my feet.
Yeah.
And then the ref was like, if you want to continue, you got to step forward. And I'm like, I want to step forward. And I'm doing the trying to move my feet.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you want to continue, do you want to continue? I'm like, I think so.
Yeah.
And I took the 2 tiniest baby foot stepping forward. And he goes, you good? Grab my gloves. And I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
And then we kept going.
Yeah.
And probably another 30 seconds, he got me in the corner and they stopped the fight because I had no feet.
Yeah, and if people are watching that haven't boxed, when you're in the condition Matt just talked about, you've got no power in your punches. No, you can literally swing and hit with everything you got, and it really won't. There's probably a quarter of the power you should normally have because your body's recovering from the big hit.
My legs were.
Yeah, and when if you ain't stable on your legs, you struggle to get power.
So I was still I was protecting myself. I just put the mic away from my face, but I was still protecting myself, but I just wasn't punching out because my legs were no good.
And he would have just been able to walk through everything you threw.
He was just going bang. Just kept peppering me and they called it, which was what should have happened. It shouldn't have continued.
Yeah. It's frustrating when you get him in the first.
But then I at the end of the fight, I was just so fucking pissed off with myself because as soon as the fight was finished, I had like 40 family members there, like a shitload of people come to watch. But I just felt like I'd let everyone down.
Nah, you ain't letting no one down.
And because I fucking didn't do what I'd trained for was the other thing too.
Did any of was he a big hitter? Did you feel his power in the first round?
Not really.
No, that's good.
Yeah, he was big. He was a big, solid boy.
Well, what are you? You're about at 90.
I was 98 before I trained.
Yeah.
And I weighed in at 90.3.
Oh, sweet.
So I was still, because I'm tall and pretty thick.
Yeah.
But I lost like nearly 10 kilos. I lost 3.5 the day before weighing.
Okay.
Just water weight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you do it comfortably though? Did you feel good?
Easy. It did it in an hour.
Damn.
So just on the assault bike.
Yeah.
With the sweatsuit on for half an hour on the assault bike and then 2:15.
Is this before you flew to Rockhampton?
No, I was in Rocky already.
In Rocky, yeah.
I did. I was in Rocky 3 days before the fight.
Yeah.
And I just sat in the sauna for 15 minutes back out on the assault bike.
But in for the future, you don't really want to do that in future. You want to get the weight at least the few days before it because you want your body because you've trained like crazy for 2 months before it. You want to start tapering down that last week.
Yeah, I was exhausted 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
Because I was just punished myself.
Yeah. But it sounds like you did well, man. You got no one to be, you should be proud of yourself.
My physique was good.
Yeah. Hey, if it was easy, everyone would get in there and fight. You know what I mean?
Well, the battle was getting in there.
I love that meme of the big fat guy eating the popcorn going, he should have used his jab more. It's like, one of you ever used your jab, you prick? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's easy for someone on the outside to say you should have done this, you should have done that, but get in there and find out. You got no time to think.
Yeah.
It's all, you're just going off instincts.
The battle's fucking before you get in there. Once you get in there, it's the battle's done.
Yeah.
It's the fight. That's the easy, as hard as it is, that's the easiest part. The training and turning up and fucking everything else.
Yeah,
that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess questions. The first one is, do you have a party trick?
I think I used to. What did my party trick used to be? I used to...
he's picking his party trick here. Should I say that one?
I don't think I do. I just
so you did have one.
Well, I remember going to places and going, "Hey, what about this?" But I don't think it was an actual party trick. Like, I think I just rely on my charm and humor.
Okay, nice.
That's the party trick.
This one will be interesting.
Yeah.
Who's the most famous person in your phone? You either call, text, inbox, something like that. You don't have to talk to them all the time, but it's someone that you conversate with. You don't have to call them now or message them now. It's just someone in your mind that's the most famous. It doesn't have to be mine.
Well, my best mate in England, Don Broadhurst, has won Commonwealth gold medals as an amateur, Commonwealth professional title as a pro. So he's probably, he's probably one of the most decorated people that I talk to regular.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
He's funny as well. Shame you can't have him on the podcast.
We might have to do it. I can call him on here. You can call through Bluetooth.
I might try and set that up for you. He's got some entertaining stories.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That'd be cool as. Yeah. Who else has come to your mind? Shay's not famous at the moment, but she's about to be.
Yeah.
I think, personally, but I could
definitely.
be wrong.
No, I think so as well.
Loveliest lady too. I love her.
Look, Dempsey's pretty up there.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty up there.
Yeah. Fidel's famous in his head.
Fidel. Terry's famous in Blacktown. He's the man. Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
He doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Nah, it tells you how it is.
That's what I like about that
Yeah.
gym. Everyone just fucking says it how it is.
Yeah, for sure.
The trainers anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no sugarcoat. That's how I live my life.
Yeah. You got to, man. I don't want to upset people, but you got to like say how it is. You don't want to be like mugged off yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
bloody oath.
yeah.
What's one thing you can't live without?
Breathing.
Yes. You're not the first person to say that, which might surprise you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my breath. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Especially now I feel the power of it.
So Jamal Fogarty, he said his mobile phone. It was
Yeah, that's probably one thing I'm trying to get used to not touching so often.
Yeah.
I do it like
We're
it's
all
like
bad for
I start looking at things. I'm like, why am I looking at this?
Yeah.
10 minutes has passed.
death
You know what I mean?
scrolling, they call that.
It is. It absolutely is. Or you go on to answer an email and you end up on something else.
You're on social media.
20 minutes later, the missus is like, come on, we got to do this. I'm like, hang on, I still got to do. You doing that 20 minutes ago?
Fuck, that resonates with me so much.
We got to leave in 5 minutes. I'm like, hang on, I just got to do this. I got to have a shower. You haven't had a shower yet? I got to have a shave. I've been 20 minutes scrolling. I could have done everything.
I know how that feels. Oh.
So yeah, the phone's probably one, but yeah, breathing and my family, my friends,
Yeah.
like, you know,
I only asked for one.
yeah. Podcast.
This will be interesting, this one. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, okay.
Have you ever sent a nude to the wrong person?
Nah,
To the wrong person?
nah.
Or to the right one?
You're always to the right one. I think I did lose a phone years and years ago and it had a few things on it, but that's gone now. It's history.
Yeah,
His
it's
story.
Probably being recycled into a rubbish bin or something.
Yeah.
And the last one, you already answered this sort of. Your favourite pickup line?
There was a couple. I was... man. I hate that dead air space. I did have a good one. For the online dating, when you couldn't see them,
Yeah.
I'd say, because you want something that's going to stand out. You're up
Of
against
course.
100 other people.
Yeah.
I'd put in as the heading, the first thing they see, fat penguin. And then underneath, well, that broke the ice. You know? I did have a few, but being married for 15
What's
years.
this?
Oh, that's my
No, this, me. What's
yeah.
this?
shirt.
Boyfriend material. Everyone that listens like, fuck, you've used that every episode. No one gets it though, so I'll keep using it.
I used to have heaps, but
Yeah.
because you're always trying to stay ahead of the game, ain't
Yeah,
you?
of course. Now we're happily got partners of wives of fiance. I just got engaged. But
yeah, congratulations.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I saw that. Well done.
that video's got 50,000 views.
Wow, that's epic, man.
For a page that's got fucking 3,000 followers.
So that's
Crazy.
20,000 Instagram influencers that are gutted you off the menu now.
Yeah.
They're going to stop listening to
Why
the
so
podcast.
Well, that's pretty much it, mate. What I wanted to say is I'm glad that I come across you 6-8 months ago and we've rekindled and I love what you're doing. Hence
thank
why
you.
I wanted to get you on.
Yeah.
And everyone has a story, but I love what you're doing in the space you're in and trying to improve people's lives. And that's something I try and do every day as well.
One breath at a time.
Yeah, I'm very proud of what you're doing. And
Cheers, brother.
This is only the start.
Same for you.
Thank you so much.
All
You're a good
bro.
man.
Cheers, Matty.
Let's go. Love you. Bye-bye.
You.
This has been another Pod Perfect production.